All right, we're live for Thursday. What's up, guys? So, we need some titling for this stream. What should it say? Free ones for new guys, for new buyers. Free ones for new buyers. We've got Hot Shining. No, let's call it Corocoro. Hot Corocoro Mew Break. Let's say One Piece, chasing One Piece $20,000 manga live card shop. All right, we're gonna hit save. Good. We're gonna jump over here. Meow, 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 meow. Here we are. All right. We're going live for Thursday morning. This is the Thursday morning stream. Boop. And it's not exactly morning in New York. I guess it's closer to lunchtime for them, though. All right, and let's see. So that's good. Let's go ahead and close this. That's getting closed. This is getting closed. This is getting closed. Ooh, let me go to the... I'm curious. Is the more send it here? We need to get more of those. Am I getting a phone call? Are you serious right now? What is this phone call for? Oh, man, it might be important. Hold on, guys. Hold on, guys. Gonna have to mute you, okay? I'm back. All right. So it appeared to be a computer. It was calling from within Missouri, so it looked like an important phone call. All right, but it was not. It was just junk. So much junk spam phone calls, you know. That's why we had to make laws against that kind of stuff. Free ones for new buyers. It's true. We've been doing free ones for new buyers for a little while. All right, let's see. Doobie 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 doo. We're going to grab a link to the website. Click in the website. Did I pause my music as well? Did I pause the music? All right, the music's back on. I like this this soundtrack. All right. Good. We have our website pinned. Is that right? No. Wait. This isn't it. We're about to pin it. Pin. There we go. We're going to delete this. 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 And this. And this. And this. Lots of things deleted. Very good. CASHAPP tax forms are coming soon. All right. Tax season, guys. I feel like I only just finished working on taxes from last year. Okay, so no fresh orders on the website. Let's see your December transaction history. We're going to delete all of these real fast. Let's head right over here to PayPal. Boop. Okay, we've loaded up the PayPal queue. Very nice. What do we have left to do? We shared the link in the Discord, I believe, so that's good. All right, we'll put that away. It's Thursday, about a little slower than usual week. It's Thursday. How's it going, everybody? I hope you guys are having a fantastic week. You're watching me, Mr. Cardconomist, talk about Pokemon cards. You guys like Pokemon cards? I had some good news for myself, I suppose. So I just posted a video to our other YouTube channel, Cardconomist Clips, talking about how the Dark Dragonite from Rocky Returns just sold, maybe as a result of that other video I posted showing off the Rocky Returns Dragonite. But once sold on eBay, an offer got accepted for $13,000 on it. Wow, $13,000. So imagine all those Dark Dragonites I'm holding. Maybe you could argue they're also 13,000-ish. It's a lot of money. It's at least around like 70,000, I think. $70,000 on Pokemon cards. Pokemon cards just continue to sell for outrageous prices, and you know, I don't think that trend's going to reverse. All right, let me turn on the iPad. I got to get your comments up on my screen. That's what we didn't do. We got to get the comments. Software update. Ooh, I do not want that. Okay, it says it's going to try and do the update tonight. Terraria 1.4.5 finally gets a release date. Here are all the upcoming features. What? Wait, I got to read this IGN article. It's very important. Okay. Let's see. New items. Weapons, killing deck, mushroom staff, swarm. A summonable Digitoys from Pal World that can mine through blocks. From Pal World? Pal World's getting a crossover into Terraria. An early game spear called the Slime Spear. What? Fallen Star Bricks, Shimmer Water Gun. What? A roller skate mount. Whoa, they're adding a ton of stuff. What the hell? So they're still having fun with Terraria. That's cool, man. All right, let's get this chat section opened. Karis and I just kind of finished playing Terraria, but maybe we'll load it back up to try out some of these changes. Okay. Terraria doesn't feel like one of those games that has super high replayability, to be honest. I feel like you do get bored of it pretty fast. I don't know if that's true for everybody, but I didn't feel it had the replayability of Minecraft. Click on this. Come on. Load up. There we go. It's a cool game. I don't think I enjoy it as much because you can't build in as complex of a manner as you can in Minecraft. Minecraft's way more complex. Hey, what's up, Aovic? Real Nukes, Rain, Brian, J-Dog, Owen Perkins, Dan Konani, Alex. Hey, what's up, Alex PSX? Nicholas Pacheco's just ate my government cheese. That's right. At the top of the list of the food pyramid, we read left to right, and so the first item's a chicken, and the second item is a block of cheese. Yeah, right, dude. Cheese, high in cholesterol, super high in calories, one of the most calorie-dense foods that you can eat. Did you know that? It's like pure oil. Oil is always a top-density food item. Very full of salt, oftentimes full of preservatives, which we are discovering is rooted, it's a cause of colon cancer. Preservatives. They preserve food, and they pickle your body. It's not good for you. All the chemicals they use to make food, zombie food, that can last forever. You know, it never rots. What do you think that does to you when you put it in your body? It's like poison. It's like formaldehyde. So it's got preservatives. It's got tons of salt. It's super high in calories. But the government told me I should eat it, so now I can eat it and not feel guilty. Sometimes I can't make it in the morning streams. I pass out from work, but this time I'm working morning. Oh, nice. Hey, what's up, Michael Pettiford? I heard they're bribing families in Iran for the bodies back. Yeah, so I heard about that too. Like, you have to pay a whole bunch of money to get the body of your loved one. That's sad. It's, what a harsh world we live in. But not me. I live in a nice little house in America. America, America. From under cheese. You better not. Did you see SGC and Becky will be offering direct-to-vault services for sale from services soon? Oh, okay, just like PSA. Just like PSA, that makes sense. Yeah, I mean, the PSA Vault thing has been probably, it's basically what it is. It's a consignment service, ultimately, right? PSA doesn't want anyone else to take consignment away. They don't want Z&G Emporium doing consignment or Probstein. PSA wants to be your consignor. I don't see the problem in that. You know, actually, we were talking about consignment the other day. We found out Z&G's not even a card collector. He's just a guy making money off of your cards. He's like a scalper then. So he's a scalper. And I'd much rather give my money to PSA at this point. But I don't know. Maybe you make more. I think you make less, to be honest. When you go with like Probstein and Z&G, they put it in auction and then you get less money. So, but I think they do fixed price as well, so I don't know. But I think we were talking about how it's not right that PSA gives them an advantage on eBay. Everyone should get the same eBay selling price. That's why I don't get. Everyone should be allowed to sell their own card and be the one to make the profit from the sale of that card. So I don't think that I like PSA's policy or eBay's policy on that. I heard it's up. I heard it's from 5K or up. 5K. Oh, you mean buying back your loved one's dead body. Whew. Man, that is some dark stuff, isn't it? I also heard the regime are in the crowd to the protests and luring them to kill zones. Yeah, I mean, there's probably a lot of stuff like that going on. Gangs, just criminal violence. You know, you have unrest, you have wild streets right now. So tough time to be living in Iran. They should get their country back. They're Persians. Get your country back. You don't have to be, you know, living under some theocracy. That's like barbaric. Get your country back. It's so crazy, dude. That'd be like if the Catholic Church took over the United States and the Pope was the president of the United States from then on. That's insanity. Get your country back. That's wild stuff. It's basically barbarism. Here's Alteria. Go get your country back. I hope they succeed. Oh, let's get this into the consignment channel. Will Tim Waltz resign? Probably not. That area is being turned into a bit of a war zone itself, isn't it? They want the fight. They want the fight. Just fight, fight, fight. Let's do it. Because what's his alternative? Admit that there was hundreds of millions of dollars of fraud and probably go to jail. So he's, you know, Tim Waltz probably looking at it like, hey, maybe a big fight wouldn't be so bad after all, rather than going to jail. Let me go to the consignment channel. Yeah, he's probably pretty nervous right now. Let's see. We're going to head over here to the here we are. Consign channel. Okay. Take a picture of this beautiful Alteria. Because you know the Republicans are going to come chomping after him. So he's got to be nervous a little bit. It's barbarism. $10 for that Naito King because it's CGC, right, mister? Yeah, $10 times $10 times $40 and you can have them. Look at that. Isn't he beautiful? Gorgeous, man. Wonder what a PSA 10 Naito King goes for now. I don't even think there's one for sale, right? Let me see. He's 2 spots deep. We need 8 more people in there at $400 per spot. Excuse me. Boy, do I have a lot of slabs for you guys. I got so many slabs to show off. It's like an endless number of them. Naito King. Oops. Aquapolis. I had a really big breakfast, man. I'm full. All right, let's go ahead and sort it. So there's a single Aquapolis Naito King for sale. And they want an absolutely high price on it. Check it out. They want $25,000 on this card. $25,000. That's ours for $4,000. Now, I kind of figured that the next PSA 10 Naito King is probably going to sell around $8,000, maybe $10,000. So I think their price is more of a show-off price. I don't think he's going to sell for $25,000. In fact, the Charizard just sold for $30,000. So this is too high. It's a show-off price. But I think I could see this easily selling for around $8,000 to $10,000. Not the CGC 10, the PSA 10. So we go with about half of that for now. But you never know. Look at that. 23 likes and in one person's cart. So you never know. Anything's possible. Best I can do is 40% because it's CGC. Jay, the one on the table is 4,000. Hey, what's up, Mr. Russ? He said 400 is mine, I heard. Crazy times we're in. Is it? It's always a crazy time. Really think about it for a second. You know, don't let watching social media and the news ruin your day, guys. We've had COVID. We had George Floyd riots. We've had the Afghanistan withdrawal disaster. We've had 9/11 before. There's just always something going on. It's just the news. So, you know, it's just the news. There's always something crazy going on in the world. Don't sweat it unless it's happening to you. If it's happening to you, then you can sweat it all day long. But if it's not happening to you, don't sweat it. Because you cannot be involved in every single person's life and every single person's tragedy and every single problem. There's a point where you just kind of have to go, you know, have some fun and relax, you know, while you can. The juice. What are you talking about? Oh, yeah, you know, you're right. They had the October attack in Israel. That was really horrible. And then the whole Palestinian war began. Yeah, so there's just always something, dude. There's just always something. I don't sweat it. You can talk about it for sport, for fun. But I don't sweat it. I just enjoy my life. Because that's what you're supposed to do. Look at this. TCC. Oh, this is a giveaway. Okay, let's get this revved up. I'm not a 50-year-old white woman. I don't want to be that involved. You notice that? You notice, what is up with that? There's definitely a pattern, right? I'm a noticer. I'm a pattern noticer. And, man, there's a lot of they must be like empty nesters, or maybe they never had kids or something. They what they want to do is be involved in politics, and I think it really is. It's their version of going to church. That's what it is. They're going to church. Church has always been a thing. This is the new church, the modern church, is being involved in some sort of I'm going to save them politics or something like that. So that's what it is. It's almost certainly that. I mean, churches didn't come about by accident. They're a part of human nature, and people aren't Christian anymore. They're saving the people or something, you know what I mean? They're involved in politics now, so that's what it is. Church and politics are the same thing. It's what you begin to realize. Let's go this. Let's grab this. Snip in here. All right. Tiger Woods said it best. You can't be the champion of all causes. Sure. We need the Mexican weather girls. Yeah, I want to know what the weather is. Here it is. Very nice. Bandai Starters. Best I can do is 40. So here's a couple new cards up on the table. Look at this, guys. We got these extremely nice poker cards. We've got Venusaur. I'm sorry, we don't got Venusaur. We got Bulbasaur. We got Weedle. Oh, this is why I said Venusaur, because Venusaur's on the back. Here we are. We got Kakuna. Tiger Woods also had DUIs. Yeah, and he was like cheating on his hot wife or something, wasn't he? Damn, dude. Look at that. What a stud. Let's get a price on this band. I already know the price on this. I looked it up earlier. So we got a pricey card ready for Slabaway. Now, the PSA 10 price on this is something like 11,000 or something, isn't it? Some absurd number. Let me look it up. Hold on, wait a second. Let me look this up. I love Latina's Sonic Shadow the Hedgehog. What? I've never seen that. That must be a joke that I've not seen. Yeah, that's right. We're just going to have fun and do Pokemon cards. We're not going to worry about all that stuff. That stuff will sort itself out. It really will. And you know what? At the end of the day, it won't affect you. All right, so there is a single Bandai Starters 10 for sale for $17,000. That's all we have for sale. $17,000. This is sort of like the crown jewel of the Cardos collection for the Pocket Monsters. If you look at the drawing is of Trainer Red, and he's got Pikachu, Bulbasaur, Squirtle, and Charmander. I recently watched a recap of the Pokemon mangas, the original, and it's shocking how many American collectors and Pokemon fans have probably never seen it. It's pretty cool. Highly recommend it. The artist is Ken Sugimori. He did the art for these cards as well. It's a Bandai Namco product, and it's really, really old. So this is like the checklist, and it's only, isn't it just half the list? Let me look. I think it's not the entire list, because there's another card that shows them all evolved, and Trainer Blue is on the second part of the card. I should have bought both cards. I just didn't care to. I only wanted the starters because I thought it was cooler. I paid $11,000 for mine. Now this is the 9, the PSA 9. Still very rare. Gosh, man, should I resubmit this? Let me look at this first. Let me consider this for resubmission. How did this get a 9 in the first place? It's a bit scary to resubmit a card like this one. How did it get the 9? The centering's not bad. This is where it would be very useful to have a... This is where it'd be really useful to have a grading report, which Tag does. PSA doesn't do grading reports. Boy, it's tricky to see through this plastic. The plastic's poor quality. That's the other problem. PSA plastic is bad. Do you take a risk and regrade a card like this? I mean, what are the chances it comes back 9 again? We graded it a while back. I remember a lot of the cards from that time period getting a 9 and feeling like I was gypped, because I felt so many of them were really high quality. What do you suppose gave this one the 9? Man, this is worth so much more money in a 10. I guess the closest thing I'd have to say is probably the centering on the bottom back. I'll let someone else play with it. I'm not going to mess with it. It's borderline. This is a borderline card. I could see PSA handing a 10 out to this if somebody kept trying over and over again, because the edges don't even look that bad. But I'm not going to mess with it. I would call this a strong 10. I'm sorry, a strong 9. We're going to ask 2,200 on it. I'd call that a strong 9. And by the way, if you were to try to cross-grade it or regrade it, that doesn't guarantee that it would get a 10, okay? It might be a 9. Could try CGC, though. Did you consider that? So you can send it to CGC and try for one of their Gem 10s. How's it going, Whipple and Troy? TCC graded 10 and sell it for 10K. No, we can't do that. Hey, what's up, Mr. LaFlame? I didn't see you there. Let's see, pre-recorded show. Oh, darn, I thought it was live. How much? So that's for $2,200 right there, Bandai Starters. And then we got these cool guys. Now, this Kakuna, we're going to sell these without them being paired together this time because we've had these up on the table before. The Kakuna is going to be real cheap. I find the Kakuna is always the hard part when it comes to selling these. So just a simple $45 on the Kakuna. So you could have a Kakuna 10 for $45. Now, most of the value is going to come down to these two cards, Weedle and the other one being a Beedrill. So let's take a quick look at these. Poker Weedle. I think you have to say playing cards as well nowadays. Wow, there's not even one Weedle for sale. How about playing card? Playing card Weedle. Nope. All right, so Weedle, he gets to be a lot more expensive than the Kakuna. Okay. People actually like Weedle. He's, you know, that cute starting Pokemon you ran into the first time you played the game. And then Beedrill, he's the desirable card. Okay. Let's try Poker Beedrill real fast. So our Beedrill here is going to be $200. He is from the Gold Star era. This is the leaf green version of the card. And it's from a deck that's way more rare than standard Poker. So you've probably heard of the Fire Red Leaf Green Pokemon cards before. This is a Leaf Green deck. Okay, let me take a picture. I won a 10 in an auction for $210. There you go. So, are you ready for the population on this? So this is just population 4. That's right. There's 4 of these Beedrills. If you're a Beedrill collector, or you just like to collect poker cards because you think they're good, this one's extremely rare. Now, I'm selling mine because I have another deck of these poker cards to grade if I wish. This is population 2 on the Weedle. You're talking about some extremely rare cards here. Do you have any Fire Red decks? I do. I have, I think, 2 of them, and that's all I have. And so they'll remain sealed for a long time. I don't know if I'll ever unseal them, because 2 is just not enough. There we go. So we got Beedrill, we got Weedle, we got Kakuna, we got Bandai Starters. How cool is that? Some fresh cards for you guys there. All right. So let's grab one of these. Aha. One Piece OP13 and fill this back up. Yesterday we opened, I want to say like 4 or 5 of these. And I think our price is pretty fair when you take a look at the price of booster packs coming out of sealed cases. So we have Carrying On His Will, OP13, and you have a shop for the Manga Luffy, and he's selling for like $18,000, $20,000. Insane. For a set that's still pretty modern, I'd say. It's not even a year old. $20,000. That sounds like a lot, and it makes you wonder, like, will it fall? I suppose it could. Could also go way up higher than 20,000 is my thoughts on it. Meaning that as the set actually gets older, that might be one of the most desirable cards in the One Piece hobby for a while. Okay, let's hit refresh over here. $20 to put down and a $20 fee. Are you asking about Slabaway? Hey, what's up, Joey Bricks? Yes, if you want to do Slabaway, it's a $20 fee to get started and $20 down on the card. Total of $40. Then you just tell me which card you're trying to buy. And I put it up in Slabaway. You get 6 months. If you cancel, there's a $20 fee. And if the card falls in price over time, you will actually pay the depreciation out of whatever equity you had put into the card. Christopher Houghton, Mr. Please. 1 Japanese Terror Festival, 1 Japanese Inferno. Okay. Also, you're expected to have the card halfway paid off at the 3-month mark. So don't ignore it for 3 months, okay? You got to put some money on it. Terror Festival. So those are the rules. All right. Ooh, it's a pretty good deal. It's an especially good deal on high-end cards. Yeah, it's a really good deal on high-end cards. There we go. I don't think it's as good for a card that's like 250 bucks. I think you're better off just buying that outright. Christopher Houghton. But I think people appreciate the value of being able to rent the card out, the convenience of it. So some people will pay 20 bucks for the convenience. Did you get one of those Lego sets? I thought about it. I did think about it. I thought that'd be pretty funny, but no. No, I did not. Ooh. Okay, pan. Actually, you know what I did notice? I noticed I still have those graded video games. Would you guys like me to host a break on a Pokemon video game? Christopher Houghton, thank you so much. Christopher. All right. Gomez. Christian Rinaldi. I didn't see your bag sitting in there. Did you need a new bag? Christopher Houghton, new bag? Let me check you in here. Chung Chung. Here's a Colton Monday, who's got a really old bag. It looks like it has baseball cards in it. Ew. Okay, set that there. I'm listening at graded Pokemon video games. Need a new bag for that, even though I'm not sure it deserves it. Sure it does. Yeah, an Ogerpon. All right. Ogerpon's like tops. He's the best. There we go. All right. Christopher Houghton. Okay, and this shall say 1.26. Okay. We have Pokemon Lego on your menu. I guess not. I don't know, because it would just have to be at a scalper price. I don't know. I'm not going to Walmart and trying to buy it. The only thing I can say is we could host a break on it, which I think would be really funny. Would you guys like a break? Let me see. Let me see. So it would be an overpriced break. That's how I would be able to make a profit, but it's not like you can do it at the store. So I don't know. It's kind of a service too, right? Let's see. Anyone hoarding Caleb Williams cards? So here's one for 800. Here's one for 300. They're coming in at all kinds of different prices. Would you guys actually like me to host a break on a Lego set? Whoa, 954 views in the last 24 hours. Let's see, Pokemon Lego. Where do you buy this and not pay like unbelievable amounts? Walmart doesn't have it. Probably because it's sold out. You guys think it's sold out everywhere? I imagine it's sold out everywhere. I think it's probably kind of collectible. Did PSA cross-grade my Siggy Luffy? I'll look into it right now. I know it's not done, but I'll see what point it is on it, okay? You're kind of lucky that they haven't, because then you can't sell it. Can't sell it till you get it back. So hopefully it gets a nice 10. And in a way, PSA has kept you away from your own cards, because they've gone up, man. They've gone way up. So you should be benefiting from the fact that it went up. Oh, it's very close. Okay, it's on the quality assurance checks. Let me click on it. Did it say what grade it got? No, it won't say that until it's done with the quality assurance. So it's 2 cards, right? Sneaker Bunko to Further Heights Megumin. Was that yours? And then the other one, Awakening of the New Era Monkey D. Luffy first anniversary signature. So if that grades into a 10, and hopefully it will, I think it will. It's kind of a nerve-wracking one, isn't it? Because you really, really would like it to grade 10. PSA 10, Luffy, first signature. See what that looks like. Oh, well, it's not super crazy. It's about $300. I'm sorry. I thought it was going to be like a $1,000 card. Wait. It depends on which one it is. This one is $4,000. So which one did you have? Let me look at it. Oh, you might have the expensive one. It says Awakening of the New Era special card. What's the number on it? The number is 012. So let me look that up. I'm curious. I thought it was an expensive one. 012. I think it's like 10K now. Quality assurance means it got a 10? No, it does not. That does not mean it got a 10. What it means is they're double checking it now to make sure that they didn't make a mistake on the label or that it accidentally got misgraded. So that's what the quality assurance is for. I totally get it because John would make mistakes because when you're doing a lot of encapsulating, it's kind of hypnotic. It's kind of like driving on the highway. All right. Is it the expensive version of the card? I think it's the expensive version of the card because if it is, looks like the cheapest one's like 4.5 thousand. That's cool, man. I hope it is, and I hope it gets a nice PSA 10. I'm looking forward to it. All right. And if it does get a 10, I don't know if they'll upcharge or not. So we'll keep an eye on that as well. What was the other card? It was Megumin? Megumin? How do you say that? Is it Megumin? Sneaker Bunko Megumin? Nice. Yeah, two 9.5s. Are these both for Mr. LaFlame? Just type Oda signature. It is, mister. It's the signature. There's another one with the same art. Okay, cool. Cool, man. Well, I hope it gets a 10, and it looks like it's very close. So keep checking in. You'll know very soon. And, yeah, I mean, just think about it. If you had sold it at the time that it came back from BGS as a 9.5, if you had sold it as a 9.5, think about what a disaster that would have been. Because now the card's worth so much more because One Piece has been exploding. So somehow getting a 9.5 has been a blessing. Isn't that weird how life works? It's crazy that that's how it works, you know? So that has been a great thing. So which of these Pokemon sets do you guys like? Do you want the Kanto region badges? Kanto. There's the Kanto set, and then there's the... hold on, let me type in badges. We can host breaks on these if you guys would really like. I don't think it's... So it's a bit of a bizarre thing to host a break on, but I mean, I don't mind. Are these real? If I click and buy this, will it actually ship? The badges are at a price range that we could very easily afford to host a break on this. Let me post in the let me post it not in the Discord. Let me post in the YouTube live chat if you guys would like me to do that. Break on Lego sets, and the first answer can be yes. It's a fun idea, and no, it'll be overpriced. Scalper slop. All right, start poll. So you guys vote on that. You got two options. Breaks on Lego sets. Yes, it's a fun idea. No, it's overpriced. Scalper slop. If you guys decide democratically that you like the idea, I'll definitely consider it, okay? I know you can't be in a break at Walmart, but here's the deal. If you do a break on like a Lego set for $40 a spot, why not just go buy it? Just go buy it outright. There's no risk. It's like one of these things I'm learning about humans. Is humans love breaks. They love the gym breaks. They love the gym battles. Like you could just buy a pack of OP13, but people are like, I want a break. It's very interesting. Here's Joseph Valenti with the $100 order. Slabaway for the Bandai Starters, PSA 9. Such a beautiful and nostalgic card. Perfect. Mr. LaFlame says, I think I paid $200 for the cross grading to you. I forgot exactly, but it was pricey. Oh, okay, perfect. So then that's already covered. We probably already sent it in the higher tier. So that's probably covered. All right. You know, I don't remember those details back when we do it. That's the thing, Mr. LaFlame. But you remember it very easily because I have many people I work with. You're only working with me. So it's a very easy detail. One way, but not the other. So hopefully that gets a 10, and then you can cash out. My OP portfolio has been booming. I'm up almost 10K. Yeah. You know, people talk about how silver has gone from like $80 to $90, which is pretty good. But man, take a look at these card sets. They're still going nuts, dude. Like One Piece has exploded, doubling, tripling. Pokemon doubled and tripled in the last year. I was just talking about how Dark Dragonite Returns just sold on eBay for $13,000. My $250 Dark Dragonite is maybe now worth $13,000. That's nuts, man. All right, this is sold. Great choice. Joseph Valente. Okay. I have a small CASHAPP order I sent in late yesterday when you were ending the stream. Okay, I'm going to look into that for you, Mr. Michael. Very great card. All right, we're going to go to Slabaway. Yeah, it's weird how the 9.5 at BGS has been a blessing in disguise because it kept you from selling the card earlier, and now you're forced to sell it much later, and that is actually a really good thing. Because we didn't know it at the time, but One Piece was going to go to the moon. And so now you're still holding on to a piece of your One Piece. Very nice. Now you sent 100, which means $80 is going to apply to the first payment. It's going to be 2120. Boom. All right. That's the thing about cards. A lot of the times when I make a mistake and I sell a good card that was about to double in price, I didn't know it was going to double in price. It's just sort of like, it's like magic almost. It's like, oops. And sometimes I find a slab that I forgot about and I go, oh God, I'm so glad I didn't sell this. One Piece Volume 5-6 coming out tomorrow. 2 OP13, 2 PRB with 2 promos. Volume 5-6. I don't know what you mean by Volume 5-6. Is that, oh, that's the manga. You're saying the manga is coming out. That's right, because it's not just a TV show. It's a manga. Very cool. So this is a very fun time to be opening One Piece. So we have these really pricey OP13s. They're $28 a pack. Again, I don't think my price is too high. I actually think it's a fair price when you look at the price per pack out of a sealed case. And so we've got some right here if you guys want to chase after it. I'd love to see that red manga get pulled. I would love to see that. We got 2 fresh cases of it to go through, so it's possible for us to pull it. It could be sitting in those cases right now. It's just a matter of money. All right. Thank you so much, Joseph. We have an order. Joseph Valente, please grade my Mewtwo from Mega Dream and Umbreon Master Ball with tag. Okay, let me grab your bag. Some big orders from Joseph today, huh? All right, we're looking for 2 cards, Mega Dream and Umbreon Master Ball. The illustration boxes, mister. The illustration boxes. Oh, okay, so you're saying it's a new product. Is that what you're saying? Okay, so a new product. Here we are. I do have trouble keeping up with all the different products. It's hard enough to keep up with Pokemon. Hey, mister, I sent a message on eBay about a card. Would you rather me order on there or here? Order over here and let me give you a couple dollars off the price. Does that sound good? Let me give you a couple dollars off the price. Ooh, look at that. Wow, that's great. You get this Meowth. That looks insanely good. You gotta grade that Meowth, man. It is, or you can trade it. If you ever don't want any of these cards, I'm always open to a trade. Let's see. And you can, by the way, you don't have to trade exclusively for the trade slab. You can try to trade for other things on the table. Look at that. Same deal here. If you don't want this, make a trade with me. Let's go grab that Mewtwo. Sometimes you get a card that you don't care enough about it to actually go through with grading it. Now, wait a second. Is this Korean? So I have some news. I can't grade Korean with tag. I can only grade Korean with PSA, okay? So you'll have to decide if you still want to grade that one. This one's Japanese, though. That one's going right out. A lot of you guys I know have not pulled this Mewtwo out of Mega Dream. You forget, this is a big pull in Mega Dream. Go after it. That Mewtwo is a great card. That's literally what I was asking in the message. Sounds good. Hopefully Tag will do Korean soon. Yeah, I think they will. The OP5 manga Luffy sold 20K this week. I'm so sorry, dude. Yeah, man. It's an unfortunate thing, you know. You did get a good payout at 8K, but man, if only you could have known, you know. It is complicated. It is complicated. It's no different than like it's like selling your Bitcoin too early. That's what it's like. It's very similar to selling your Bitcoin too early. We are. That's tough, dude. It is. It's gonna haunt you for a while, maybe forever. The only way to solve it is to buy it back at 20K, dude. Buy it back. Take the pain. Have you experienced this before? Oh yeah, I've experienced it so much, so much. I tell stories about it all the time. Like I once sold a first edition PSA 10 Dark Charizard holographic for $1,000, and I thought I was doing really well. He's now like an $8,000 card. What was I thinking? And I sold Dark Blastoise just before Glory of Team Rocket came out. Like, why would I even do that? Like, that's an easy one. I should have known. I sold him for like $1,000, and then he was immediately like $3,000 or $4,000 right after Glory of Team Rocket came out. And so, you know, I've definitely made that same mistake. It happens a lot, actually. There we go. All right. It happens a lot. I'm a card shop, so I see it like all day long. They like Coinbase. Coinbase, they sell cryptocurrency, right? Well, they see people sell their Coinbase or their crypto right before it bounces, right before it goes up to the moon. It happens, man. It sucks. Here it is. All right. I did it with my Neo 3 Ho-Oh, sold for $550. He's $1,200 now. Hey, mister, is it possible to mail my cards to me today via Priority Mail Express one day? I think it is. If you had a really good need for that, we could try to get that done. It would cost you like $100 probably. What do you have? So did we I thought we picked your, oh, here it is. Like this? You mean like this? You want this shipped out express? These cards? Express is very, very, very expensive. Compare that to Priority Mail. Priority Mail takes 3 days long, and we can do that for you for $15. So why not just do Priority? Now, if you have something extremely important you need shipped for some rare reason, you could do Express. It's just like the cheapest Express, label is like $40 by itself. And if you have anything substantially heavy, it's way more than $40. So how much is PSA grading? PSA grading will be $40, okay? If you'd like, that's $10 more to ship this out to PSA. You could also cancel that, have me put it back into your bag, and just have $30 of store credit. Joseph Valente, you just let me know what you want, okay? Anyone get into the jumbo yet? No, the jumbo's kind of... Oh, wait. You mean this thing? Yeah, so Elijah's in there, and someone else is too. There's 2 more spots in here, guys. That's the jumbo break. It's huge. It's fat. It's splitting the bag in half. All right. So Joseph Valenti. There it goes. And this is going off to tag. Very cool. It won't be one day because he doesn't do all the shipping every day. I could do your shipping immediately. That's possible to do. I would call that like express handling. I don't know. We could have a price for express handling, maybe like $10. How about you put that back in the bag and put the 30 toward my new Slabaway? All right, perfect. That works. All right. Ba-doop. Okay. Yeah. I'm thinking about you, Mr. Flame. That is so unfortunate. This. How do you get over that, It's so weird. When you said you were selling it for $8,000, I joked that I would buy it from you, if you remember that. And that's because in my gut, I felt like maybe I should buy that. Oh, right. We pulled it, and I thought, it's not a bad card, and 8,000 is expensive, but One Piece is doing pretty well. You know how I knew that? Because I'm sitting on a case of One Piece OP5 that I kept from that time period. I refused to sell it. And I knew it was doing well, and I said, that card could be underpriced at 8,000. In my mind, I said it would cost much more than 8,000 to try and pull that card. All right, so $30 off brings you down to $20.90. All right, $20.90 left on the slab. Thank you so much. Joseph Valente, the first order today. Zach's jumping into one of these 100 start deck battles, by the way. I wish I kept my OP1 box sealed. Oh, yeah. I had a whole bunch of those blue bottom One Piece English boxes. Sold all of them. So that was pretty dumb. I did keep one box, it looks like. So here's what I have in my One Piece inventory. I have a whole sealed case of OP1 from the reprint. Oh, that's done. There's 2 people in here. Okay, hold on. Those are expensive now. I've also got a One Piece English box. It looks like I had it in my closet. So I did manage to keep one box, but it wasn't a blue bottom box. It was the reprint, I'm pretty sure. All right, this is going off, and actually they would be like this, wouldn't they? There we go. Zach would be on the right because he came in second. All right. How much you think you could take off for a $60 slab? Oh, not very much. So I would say probably like, how about $4? Here we are. Here we are. Here we are. Very good. Oops. That's not how it's supposed to work. We're going to let Togekiss go to the bottom of the deck. You ready? Here goes. Oh, Serena from Mr. Elijah. This is a strong one. Serena. And Fui Coco. I'm sorry, Zach. Round number 1 goes to Elijah. Round number 2. Is Elijah here? Are you watching, Elijah? Rapidash. Rapidash is weak. And he is beaten by Zamazenta. It's a tie now. 175 for just 1 OP1 sleeved booster. Oh my god. Here's Spidops. He's also kind of weak. And oh, that's going to be an energy. Double energy. That's pretty useful. Oh my god, that's what you needed. It goes to Mr. Zach. Congratulations, Zach. I'm sorry, Elijah. All right. How about you put that back in the bag and put the $30 store menu slab away. There we go. When you buy the slab from me direct off the table, there is an upside to you, and that is you don't have to pay any taxes on it because eBay will charge you taxes in almost all of the states. So you save a little money right there. And then I save some money too. I avoid the eBay fee. So I like to split the eBay fee with you. That's what I like to do. All right. Mr. Zach. No, not Mr. Zach. I was like, I was I was getting ready to go to your Slabaway and like apply money to it. I'm so weird. No, we went to the Discord server in order to mark this as a finished break in the breaks history. So here we are. We're going to say Zach beats Elijah for a start 100 deck. All right, there goes. Boop. Mr. Zach, here's the outcome. Let's find out. What slab did you want? Now the real battle, pulling something from it. I know. These have been shockingly cold. Here we are. I am myself pretty surprised by how tough these are. There you go. It's very hard to get this without touching the card. You know, I don't want to touch the edge of the card at all. Good luck, Mr. Zach. Oh. It's going to be... So they're holographic this time, but it's going to be 2 EXs. Here's some Snivies. Here's some Verizians. Gimme Ghouls. Yuck. 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 All right. There it is. Yes, indeed, it is a cold deck. How much for shipping again? I paid $5 the first time, but that was because it was my first time buying the Torchic PSA, the Torchic 9 poker card ground on. So the standard price for shipping is $9. There it is. All right. There we go. Ooh. And let's grab these. I should have gotten a case when I had the opportunity, says Mr. Whipple. There we go. Here's Superior, and here is Dun Sparse. Ooh. Is all you... He says, okay, so 65 total, okay? Is that all you have? You just have... Can I ask you what the card is? Can I go look the slab up? We are. All right, here's Stoofel. And here's Gimme Ghoul. All right. Boop. There we go. Lovely, Mr. Zach. Toss this over here. The PSA 9 Torchic Groudon back. Oh, that's a very good card. That's the Torchic poker card, isn't it? Groudon back. Thank you, Mr. Zach. There's only 3 decks left in this box, by the way. Here's the next one. There's 3 decks left. And let's jump up here. Torchic poker. Weird. The Kakuna is just $45. Yeah, he was hold on. I'm in my eBay. If you recall, he was part of a group of them for sale for about $400, if I recall. But we don't actually value the Kakunas very much. Most of the value's in the Beedrill and the Weedle. Kakunas are very hard to move. Let's see. Why do they make this so annoying, dude? Dude, I could do this faster from my iPhone. Oh, no, here it is. God, dude. This... All because nobody likes Kakuna. All he does is harden. I think it's because he's kind of like this pointless middle evolution, you know? You're just waiting for him to turn into Beedrill at that point. All right. Can you group end these? Well, that's not good. Let's try this. All right, here it is. Do they require you to end listings one at a time? I don't think I have 2 of these. I think I only have 1 of them. I don't know why 2 of them were listed. All right, give me a moment here. Let me go grab this Torchic now, if he's even over here still. One moment. Oh, this is nice. This is nice too. I got some nice cards over here, man. So I didn't see the Torchic in either of those boxes. Let me check this box as well. He might be here. I bet he's here. There he is. All right, Torchic. My cat's trying to get in the room. She's so cute. And where'd I put that other stuff? Here we are. All right. Sorry for the inconvenience. No, you're not causing inconvenience. So there's 2 of them. There they are. Set that there. Okay, and then these are cool too. Let me type E for eBay on here so I don't lose track of that. I think I might update the prices on those and show them off on the table as well. USPS Priority Mail Express 1 day should be cheaper. Let me know and I'll send for shipping just for 1 card. All right, so what are we shipping there, Mr. Jaded? What did you want express grade, express shipped? USPS Priority Mail Express 1 day should be cheaper. It's typically extremely expensive. It's not cheap at all. It's almost always by default very expensive. Do you have an EN 151 booster bundle I can buy? The Groudon one. Okay. And you're saying you'd like to do a total of 65, including the shipping for this card. I think that's perfectly fine. And then we'll get this card priced up too, this Alpha Sapphire one. This is one of the only Torchic poker cards in the hobby. It's not the only one, but there aren't a lot of them. There we go. So that one's 55. It's a card waiting to be sent to PSA. The girl with the red girl and bat wings. Okay, but you're having me send it back to you? Is that what you're having me do? Let me see. Is it because you want to send it to PSA like Express or something? Let me see if I can find it real fast. All right, so it's not in this pile. Is it in this pile? It might already be in a submission right now. Okay, so it's not here, so it's already been submitted. We are? Yeah, I've been working on submissions. The card's already in a submission. What were you planning on doing with it? The voice actor's coming tomorrow, and I want to get it signed before she leaves. Oh, she's coming tomorrow. I want to get it signed before she leaves. Oh, I have bad news for you. The mailman's already been by. So the only way for me to get it to you in time for it to arrive in supposedly, let's say, 1 day, I would have to quit this live stream and go drive to the post office to drop it off at the post office. So that's what we would have to do. You would have needed me to ship it to you yesterday. Look at DMs. From the Fuyu Bunko set, or however it's called. All right, let's see. Mr. Zach. We're done with that. We already did that. So he wants it for a signature from a girl who's the voice actor for that character. Say, I told you it wouldn't be one day. Look in DMs, says Mr. Alex. Okay, Alex, I'm going to check DMs. Alex says, oh, yeah, but that guy's he's super ugly, dude. I don't know what poker set that is, but that's super ugly. Sorry for the late notice. I just realized last night. So, you would have to basically pay me to stop my work to go off to drive your cards to the post office. I don't know. Dude, I don't know, dude. It's risky business because it might show up in 2 days. That's the problem for you. It might show up not in 1, but in 2 days. So let's say you pay me $40 to drive to the post office, because it's a rural post office. You know that it's not it's not like a nice fast post office. It's a rural one out in the middle of nowhere. So let's say you pay me $40. I stop doing my daily work and I go to the post office for you to drop off your card express one day. What if it arrives in 2 days? Well, then you just paid like $80 not to get the signature, and I'd have to cancel it out of the PSA submission too. So I have to go back into the PSA submission, basically open up a new order for it so that I could remove yours from it and then reprint all the data. So I feel like I can do what you're asking. I think it's going to cost a ton to ship that one card because I don't want to drive to the post office, to be honest. You could tip me to drive to the post office, basically. And then if I drop it off around 2 or 3, which is when it would be dropped off, the post office is already almost closed by then. So I don't know how their system works, but the item might not be picked up to move off to wherever you're living until tomorrow, right? So like the time of day that they receive the 1-day shipping could heavily affect when it actually arrives. Do you see what I'm saying? So in other words, it has to get to St. Louis so it can fly out to wherever you're at. Well, if the truck's already left to St. Louis by the time I drop it off at the post office, you're going to wait an extra day. So I don't know. It's like a gamble. You think about it. Tell me what you want to do. I'm going to set this Torchic to the side. You think about what you want to do. And the gentleman who wanted this Torchic shipped for $65, I'm ready to go. That's ready to go. All right. You think about it. Whew. Gabriel Gallegos says, get me in that jumbo break. It's a very interesting dilemma. I think if you had told me 1 day earlier, we could have gotten it. If you had told me yesterday, we could have gotten it. I think today, you might be out of time. I'd have to drop it off at the post office, and whatever truck they use to go to St. Louis might already be gone. So you're gambling on it, making it within 1 day. There it goes. Seems like too much hassle. Technically, it's not too much hassle. You could tip me some money to go do a bunch of work for you, and I could print you an express label. But the real problem is the gamble, whether it arrives or not. That's the real problem. I genuinely think there's a good chance it takes 2 days. And it's just the nature of it. Here's Mr. Pashuish. Let's see. I'm having trouble reaching you in chat. Oh, that's so weird. That's so weird. That's what you were having trouble with before. Wow, why would that be the case? Let me, I'm going to go into our chat words, maybe. Let's go over here to settings and community moderation and check the words that have been blocked. Whatnot's been blocked. I blocked whatnot. I think it's because people were coming in and talking too much about it. But let me see. The name Richard got blocked at one point. Isn't that interesting? Richard? That must have been some sort of bot was coming in with the name Richard a bunch. You're Adam Pashuis, right? So hold on, wait a second. Adam Jordan Pashuis. So let me go back into blocked words and see if any of the blocked words are causing it. You managed to send a little thing, didn't you? Wow, we over the years, we have banned so many words. What the hell? All right. Always when there's like somebody who's creating fake accounts to like spam advertising and stuff, but there's nothing in here banned that would cause you to not be able to show up. I'm double checking. Yeah. So there's no banned words that would be affecting you. So Adam Jordan Pashuas is getting like shadow banned from our live chat by YouTube. Why would that be the case? Oh, and let's finish the Lego thing. So it looks like the Lego gets a 62% vote from 45 voters, with people saying, yes, it's a fun idea. So maybe we buy a Lego set and host a break on it and just see how it goes. I don't know, just for a bit of fun. The way it would work is first I would pay a scalper price for it. Then, in order to make a profit, I have to sell it for more than that scalper price. So you guys would be paying a fairly decent premium over retail, I suspect. Which maybe we're a little bit used to on this channel anyways, because that's kind of how it works. You know, with a really hot product, you don't get to pay retail for it, which would be too nice. So give me a moment. Ooh, you know, I think I'd have to go shopping for it a little bit. When do the Lego sets officially come out? When do the new Lego Pokemon sets come out? They come out next month, at the end of next month. Oh, I don't know, dude. That's actually making me hesitate. Just pre-order it now. The Lego Pokemon is still in stock at the Lego site. Oh, okay. So then maybe I would go pre-order it. Okay, so I'll think about it. Okay, I'll think about it. So potentially pre-order some Lego sets and host breaks on them when they arrive. All right, I believe we just got a. It is. I believe we just got a website order. Let me hit refresh. Let's see. We did. Miss Alexandra sent an order in. Alexandra, she would like an order for a Chinese Gem Pack 2 and an English Pokemon Go. I like these choices. These are fun. There it is. And an English Pokemon Go, which is going to be under here, I think. Maybe slab. Oh, there's that card that one guy wanted. Look what I just found. I was just trying to move this pile out of the way because it was blocking my box, and I found that Shuffle he was talking about. Remember, he wanted to buy that Shuffle. There it is. It's a little Yukimori Shuffle. And here's a nice Squirtle, and he doesn't even have a sleeve on. He needs a sleeve. God, dude. There's too many cards. All right, let me pull this forward. Aha. Here's your Pokemon Go. Lovely. Thank you so much, Alexandra. Come on, mister. You get the scalper profit. I know I'm a no good, dirty, stinking, gross, nasty, horrible, scalping jerk asshole. Ugh, yuck. All right. Toss it over there and put that back over there. Yeah, we might. I'll consider it. I don't know if Lego sets are really... One of my rules when I buy product is I try to buy product that I think is good for you guys. So I don't like to buy stuff that I think ultimately you should not be investing in. But I don't know. Lego seems pretty consistent. It's a bit of harmless fun, probably. Here's Mewtwo. It must be 2 Pokemon Goes. Oh, yes. Let's get a second one. It must be Zwei. There we are. So you got this nice Mewtwo in pack number 1. Pack number 2, what do we got going on? I like the Espeon. Nice. Charmeleon and Lapras. All right, very nice. I think these Pokemon Go cards are really nice. Big fan of them. It's still available. Survive. That's right. All right, so Charmeleon popping out there. Very good. Miss Alexandra. Ooh. I don't think the Lego sets will perform like Pokemon cards as investables. So those are my thoughts on it. But I don't think they'll do bad either. There you go. Squirtle. I think it's a fun thing. I think also you have to consider in the future, Lego could end up doing a whole bunch of Pokemon sets over time. And so, you know, and the amount that they're planning to print, no one knows. So it's just a bit of fun, I think, and not to be taken seriously as a potential investable card. He's not for sale. I'm holding him, aren't I? I don't know what I'm doing with them. All right. Here's Diplin. He's dipping. Boa and Hello Kitty. Some different slabs for you guys to look at there and think about. Here's Casey Holiday. Hello, Casey. 65 for the Torchic Poker and Groudon and shipping. All right, here it is. Mister, can you take my Sylveon reverse hollow and my hollow Sylveon? I do not like Sylveon. You don't like Sylveon? You're just beating up on... Oh, I can do that. I don't mind. You don't like Sylveon. That's funny. All right. So give me a minute here. Let's get a label here. Let's reset our shipping software first so that it's nice and fresh. We got a shipping order. We just sold that Torchic. It's a pretty nice card, isn't it? Come on. Boy, this software is so slow, guys. Maybe someone else is more happy with them. They added a new patch to Night Rain. I think I'm ready to finally finish the game and hit that D5. What did they do with the final patch, or the latest patch? All right, this is going to say... Looks like we've shipped you before. Okay. The Cardos Squirtle just sold for a nice chunk on eBay. Cardos Squirtle, really? Which one, holographic Cardos Squirtle or non-holographic? Like, is it the Pocket Monster version? Lots of character adjustments, mainly. Oh, finally. Some of the characters were so unbalanced. Like, it was so hard to play Guardian, even though I really enjoyed him. It was obvious that the challenge was a higher challenge compared to, like, the guy with the bow or whatever. He had, like, the cheapest moves. They don't have to nerf the strong characters. Just give the weak characters, like, a bigger emphasis on what they're good at, you know? The Pocket Monsters one, nice. Doo-doo. Come on, man. What is this? This is taking forever to get your price for the shipping. So, Miss Alexis was not in yesterday for shipping. She likes to take Wednesdays off. I think she wants her schedule to be Friday and Monday. I think that's what she wants, ultimately. I wish I could trick her into coming in and doing encapsulation somehow. My God, it's taking forever to choose the price on your label. I'm going to set this to the side. This software doesn't always do this. Sometimes it's really fast with it. Sometimes it's really slow, I notice. What's that what's that girl card called? This is called Boa Hancock. She's from One Piece. Hancock. Not to be confused with Foot Penis. Look at this. Ooh. She has decent breasts, I guess. That's her whole trick. She's got huge titties. But Luffy doesn't want her for some reason. I don't know. There we go. 3 spots left in that, and it goes off. So 3 spots left in that, and it's finished. We are a breaks channel. We host a lot of breaks on a lot of great slabs. You could open up sealed product and just buy sealed product, you know, like booster packs. Zach's taking the last spot in the jumbo pack break. Here goes, everybody. The jumbo pack break. Okay. Damn, dude. I can't even pull the energy cards out. They have to be peeled out one at a time. There they are. So we got Tyler, Elijah, Gabriel Gallegos, and Zachary Stex. And they're going after this baggie right here. Put that to the side. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. I used to be an Executor main. Now I am Will Wilder Executor. Executor. I just played the Guardian over and over and over and over again. And we beat Sovereign, whatever that goat guy's name was. What was his name again? The Chaos guy. He was real difficult. And I got really good with the Guardian over time. In the overworld, heading up to the boss, you just drop your shield. You don't use it. You just wield whatever the strongest possible weapon you can wield is and just two-hand it. And just run through as fast as you can as Guardian. And then once you reach the actual boss, then you start to think about strategies like revives and turtling. So you need to be able to put together a turtle build very fast near the end. Here we are. All right. I beat all the bosses now. I got really good now. Oh, yeah, Libra. Yeah, Libra. You got really good once you picked up that Wilder, huh? Dude, Wilder's he's the main character though. You know, he's supposed to be good. All right, so let's grab one of these. So here's my signature, which you can trade for the jumbo pack break if you pull it. Been doing ED Libra carries. I had a 25-minute run with it the other night. There's probably been some power creep in the game since I left, but also maybe just really passionate, skilled players remain. Here it is. I've been playing Mass Effect 3 multiplayer for like the last week. Mass Effect 3 multiplayer, just like when I was younger. That was what got me onto YouTube, was that game. I started posting builds because I was so good at it. Oops. Mass Effect 3 multiplayer still runs. Mass Effect kept their servers up for that game. It's like 12 years old. It still runs. Give me a number, everybody. I sent you a message on Discord. All right, let's take care of you, Mr. Michael. He said... Okay, so he shows the order. You mentioned this at the beginning of the stream. And what are we doing with this order? 1 PRB2 and 1 OP10. I do feel like I serviced that one, but we'll be able to check if that's true by going back in and checking your bag, I think. So 1, 2. The DLC characters are decent with a competent player. Utility is a key factor. Okay, so that's split in 2. Now, we're going to put these behind the camera and shuffle them once, so you don't know where the names are. All right, so you can't follow them. I really don't care who pulls it. I hope somebody gets it. I hope they like what they pull. Give me a number. Mass Effect's a really good game. Yeah, I like it. I'll look back on the stream to see. Okay. After the break, can I have a look at the Shuckle you found randomly? Oh, yeah, that Shuckle, huh? 1. There we go. All right. I was about to flip the card over. I don't know why I was about to flip it over. It is. My brain was thinking, flip that card over. Here goes. Elijah on 1. Sorry, Elijah. Gabriel Gallegos on 2. Sorry, Gabriel. Zachary Stecks on 3. Zach! Look at this, Zach. Double hit in here. You've been doing well. And Tyler Davis. That's a double sweep in those jumbo pack breaks, dude. What's up with that? The odds of that are pretty tough, I think. All right. That's going to be Zachary Stecks, everybody, pulling the jumbo pack break. There it is. Well, you know, our odds are not like computer odds. I feel like computer odds, if you miss over and over, they like increase your odds of hitting. And then if you hit, they lower your odds again. We just have true RNG, which means you could miss 100 times in a row, or you could hit 100 times in a row. It's just pure chance. Things don't get better or worse for you. It's a fresh round every round. So here you go. That's a lot of booster packs. Let's see what you got. Okay, ready? After the break, can I have a look at the Shuckle? Were you the guy asking about the Shuckle, the Neo Shuckle? Now, see, the only thing is, I don't know if I wanted to sell it, but it was funny that I actually found it. That must have been how you saw it in the first place, because I must have been shuffling through and I must have ran into it. But you'll notice he didn't have a price tag on him. Here it is. All right, let me snip this. I might be able to put a price tag on him, though, since you're, you know, distinctly interested in that card. There we go. Oops. Hey, bro, I'm buying a Korean booster box of Team Rocket. Hopefully I get the SIR. SIR. Good luck, man. That's a very fun set to open because it's so affordable. And yet you get the same high-quality Pokemon cards, and it's all official Pokemon product. It's all official Pokemon product. It's just in a different language. There we go. I've been saying that for a long time. If you're worried about the price of the English product and that you can't afford it, normal people can't afford it, go enjoy some of the Korean product for like a fraction of the price of the English. You can open so much of the other stuff. Okay. And 2 of these. All right, you got a lot of stuff here, Zach. I just snipped it all up, though. Oh, my gosh. How do I find your eBay? I think I have a QR code to it. So here's the QR code to the Discord. Remember, if you join our Discord server, you can go in there and check out all of the slabs I have listed in Discord. These slabs on Discord are not listed on eBay. And then this is eBay. For slabs that I think are going to have a lot of trouble selling on the table, I send them off to eBay. That can include like niche Pokemon, expensive nines, non-Pokemon cards like Final Fantasy. So anything that sticks around too long, we start to consider eBay. All right, what do we got here? Here's a cold one. So that was your, what was that, Blue Sky stream? Here's Sneaker 2. Sneaker 2 has a lot of sexy girls. Oh, you actually got a hit out of Sneaker 2. That's nice. So this was a hot Sneaker 2 pack. Okay. All right. Boy, it is looking beautiful out there, man. Bright blue sun, bright blue sky, I should say. The sun's not blue. Oh, nice. You got a little hit out of your Team Rocket pack, too. There's Kangaskhan. Here's your OP13. Wow, that is a lucky round, guys. Check that out. That's super cool, man. All right, that's a good round. What's in here? It's a cold one. How about this Phantasmal Flames? We've got Carvana, Mistravization, just some hollows. Who won the poll? Mr. Zach just did. I should probably put that into the breaks channel. Okay, Grumpig, Steelix, Lunatone. Cold. Final Fantasy. Salamander. Okay. Sometimes Final Fantasy packs sell really rapidly, and then sometimes they just sit there for months. Trunks, Spirit of Resistance. Trunks. Here's Trunks, Freestyle Movement. Poll, not poll. Oh! Yeah, so people who wanted the break won by 62%. So it's a little more than half. And then other people said, nah, not needed. All right. The answer was yes, Mike's side, but he's still thinking. Here's Jujutsu. No, I'm open-minded. Here's Idle Transfiguration. Here's Panda. Here's Chainsaw Man. It doesn't come out for a whole nother month. So I think they're just taking pre-orders right now. Okay. Here's CC, Power of Absolute Obedience. There's another cold Lost Abyss. Here's Alphonse Elric. And what? You got the SR for Lust. That's kind of hot. Dude, she's such a sexy character. I mean, you can't have a sexy booby girl and call her Lust and not have some sexy scenes with her. What a loss. There we go. They should have had her do some sexy. All right, anyways. So here's My Hero Academia. I have no clue what this is. Oh, it's Cardos. It is Cardos. It says right there, Cardos. All right. So we got some Cardos here. I did not know what we were handling there. So there's My Hero. I didn't know this existed. Maybe I need to look into what kind of Cardos sets exist. Make sure we're not missing on some good Cardos sets. Symboli Rudolph? Symboli? Okay. So those are Cardos. The Cardos company prints those. Bandai Namco. Here's Rascal Doesn't Dream. Well, you're getting another hit. All right. This was the hit round, apparently. Fruit of Grisai. She's got some boobies. Let's see. Here's a boobies card. Metazoo, which we're almost completed with. We've almost sold all of it. You are looking for Mothman in here, which is possible to pull. But that's not going to be Mothman. All right. We'll just slide these back in here for now. Hey, what's up, Mario Albert? How's it going, Mario Albert? Can you put the Lego set, sell it brick by brick? Yeah? Kind of like a pack split, huh? Okay, and then here's SpongeBob. SpongeBob Delicious. Here's Patrick Star, Squidward, and Mr. Krabs. Which SpongeBob character am I, do you guys think? Here's Mega Dream. Okay. We've got Obstagoon, not bad. Pulling an AR out of your Mega Dream. Mega Dweem. Here's Reggie Rock. Okay. Mega Symphonia. Pulling a little Gardevoir. How about this? You're pulling, hey, a Howlucha. Very cool. So far, so good. What do you think? This has not been terrible. Here's Inferno X Korean, pulling Empoleon. So we got a couple of these. Kevin. Hi, Kevin. Here's Solar Leveling. We sold a little bit of this yesterday. Hey. Choi Jong-in. Kind of a chibi version of him. Fortnite. We pulled Peely the other day. What do we got in here, though? Hat Guy. Okay. Nikkei, the girl card set. Some boobies here. A holo. And My Hero Academia. There we have it. That's the end of the jumbo pack break. It goes off once again. Wow, those are popular. By the way, you never have to join a jumbo pack break. You can always just buy it outright. There we go. Just letting you guys know that. You have an option to just buy it outright if you really like what you're looking at. Okay. Whoa. That's a lot of stuff, dude. Get these cards going the same way together. That is a ton of cards. You want to see what you pulled again? I just put in an order, and it says processing. What's up, says John Reagan. I'm not sure that it actually pulled money out of your account then. You might have just set it up like a queue, and it might still need to be paid, actually. That seems to happen to a lot of people. Have you guys noticed that? Let me jump over here to the website. And let me hit refresh. Actually, no, it looks like it went through John Reagan 12 minutes ago, processing. So it sounds like it's ready for me to open then. So it sounds like it's just ready for me to work on. So let me go ahead and show off these real fast. Got a lot of cards in here, man. Lust, that was a pull. That was a pull. That was a pull. That's a pull. A little solo leveling. Howlucha's a pull. Obstagoon's a pull. Not bad. Really not so bad. It's like a whole baggie of cards. What the hell? Was thinking Metazu's Secret Shadow was in there. Maybe in the other one. Yeah, Metazu's Secret Shadow was in the previous one. We could put more Metazu in these packs, though. It's possible. There goes Zach. Congratulations. All right. That's a lot of cards. Let's rotate these slabs. We have this Gadatsu. He actually got priced yesterday. Gadatsu, $35. This showed up on the table yesterday as well. And here's an Umbreon for 30 bucks. He might need a lower price. Here's this label for Casey finally. Get this label put away and start getting to the other orders. So there's a couple orders in queue. I'm going to take care of all of them, okay? We'll go from the oldest one to the newest one. All right, so we're checking CASHAPP real fast. And we're going to check ZELLE. And now we're going to check PayPal. Okay, and PayPal's telling me we got orders on the website. That's what it's telling me. We're going to hit refresh on the website. I missed maybe the best hit. No, I don't think so. I'm pretty sure we opened up those Metazu packs and they were cold, actually. Let's get a fresh price on these real fast. So this Duraludon, let's let him be $25. We'll make him 27 actually. ... That's 10% off, right? And then for this guy, guess we'll leave the sticker where it is. We'll say this is $27. So these are rotating, and we're just lowering their prices to make them a little more enticing. Cards with lower prices tend to sell sooner. There it is. So if you see something you like, be sure to snatch it. All right, so case is taken care of. John Reagan is next. Says you waited 14 minutes. And it looks like it's fine. Let me log into PayPal and see what that looks like, by the way. What is ICE for you guys so I can understand better what's going on? ICE is like the deportation police, basically. So if you're not supposed to be in the country, they come after you, and then they deport you from the country. All right, let's see. And Trump really likes them, and the Democrats really don't like them. They're like, hey, because there's a sort of ideological difference on, you know, whether people should be allowed to be in America or not. Mr. Joan. Okay, looks like it all worked. Yep, looks like everything's good. Transaction fee. Cool. Basically, they will get you. All right. I heard Joe Rogan call them the Gestapo the other day. Ready? It's like, maybe. it's a little bit different, maybe. It's not quite the same. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boop, 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 boop. Alex, I am good. There we go. Ta-da. Now, what do we got, Mr. John? He ordered 5 packs of English Scarlet Violet. This is your first time order, isn't it? So, Mr. John, these do not automatically ship out. We open them here, and then they stay here until you purchase a round of shipping. But also, by the way, we're doing some free ones for new guys. I think you're brand new, aren't you? And we're going to get you a free card, too. I just sent in a small ZELLE order. The CASHAPP order wasn't serviced. Oh, okay. Snipping this. We're going to take care of you, Mr. Michael Pettiford. So that's the next one after this one. All right. Bro, I'm here for the free ones. So here we go. What are we pulling out of these 151s? We've got Dodrio Seeking Vileplume. Pack number 2. Here's Arcanine Victory Bell. Oh, that's a hit. There is no Master Ball version of the Gengar in English, so you only get 2 options, the holographic and the reverse holographic. He's such a good card. So we like Gengar. He's good. Machop Ekans Wigglytuff. That's a great Gengar artwork. If they hadn't overprinted him so much, he'd be really expensive over time, I'd imagine. Okay, cute little Wigglytuff. Here's an Executor Doduo Golem. All right. Thank you. Farfetch Cubone Omastar. Cubone's cute. All right, there we have it. That's his first order. We're going to get him some bonus stuff, guys. Tossing that away. So your bonus stuff is going to... Oh, wait. It's going to be up here, isn't it? We've been primarily giving away these old vintage cards. It's not quite vintage. It's XY era. How about... How now, brown cow? How about... Ooh... I'll give you this cute little Eevee. You had a decently sized order. So you got this Eevee poker card. He could be graded by PSA. And if he grades 10, he's probably worth around $75. There we go. Very nice. What's your favorite Pokemon set, mister? Whatever we're opening at the time. Whatever's new. There we go. Nice. I like the new stuff. Put that there. I mean, I like a lot of it, so there we go. Sweet, thank you. So there's your bonus. We're also going to put you for free into the giveaway slab. So usually you have to fight to get in there, but you're just going to jump back past the queue and get into the free giveaway instantly. And so you'll have a shot, a 1 in 20 shot at it. 1.26. Okay, and now what we do is we take your bag and we put it into the John box. There's a box for guys who have the name John. And now it's in the John box. And now it's just waiting for your next order or for a round of shipping, one or the other. You get to keep your cards over here for up to 1 year. After 1 full year, you have to ship out or you have to purchase $5 to stay here for another year. All right, so let's get you this. Don't leave your stuff here for 1 year because it's considered abandoned at that point. Yeah, so do something with it by the 11th month at least. So there it is, John Reagan. Some people abandon their bags if they don't like what they pulled. You pulled some pretty good ones, so I know you're probably going to end up shipping it at some point. Here's Moltres, and here's Pterodactyl. Yay, flea ones. Yay! All right, so that's that. Michael Pettiford is next. Let's take a quick look into what happened here, Michael. Michael. All right, Michael Pettiford. Let me go to inbox. Let me scroll down. You know, so the part of the problem is I don't see an unclicked message from you. That's part of the problem. So let me start there. You said it was Cash App from yesterday, right? Let me go back over here. Yesterday, 1 PRB2, 1 OP10. I remember an order like that, so it could have been yours, it could have been someone else's. All right. So let's grab your bag. Let's go ahead and start there. Let's grab this bag. Your Michael Pettiford bag was right in the front of the box. And here we have, this appears to be like a PRB2 right here. And this is OP10 right there. That says OP10. So it looks like you've opened products similar to that at least. Looks like you've been generally opening OP10. So it could have been a previous order. Let's see. It was a CASHAPP order I sent in right before you ended the stream. All right. It's weird because I feel like I remember servicing the order, but why am I not seeing the order? That's the bigger problem. Why am I not seeing it? I should just be seeing it here. What if I just type in all Cash App? Cash App. I didn't delete it, did I? Let's see. Cash App tax forms are coming soon. All right, let's see. The Duskull will go up in the future. That's my prediction. It had too much impact in the TCG. Duskull. I sent it at 8:37 p.m. 8:37 p.m. Okay. That's difficult for me to understand because I don't think we're in the same time zones. You know, it's weird. So I'm in the actual, wait, what is this? Okay, yeah, no. I'm in the actual email box and I don't see the order at all. That's the one problem I'm having here. I don't see the order at all. So does that mean it just never showed up? Does it mean it only showed up on my phone and I never got an email for it? Did I accidentally delete it? I don't think I would have accidentally deleted it. Let me go over here and check my Cash App. Give me a second here, guys. I need like a moderator to check for it. Okay, give me a second here. You said you sent it yesterday, right? Yesterday, Michael. Oh, there it is, Michael Pettiford. Yesterday, 1 PRB2 and 1 OP10 ordered at 7:37. Okay, so that would have been right before we hit end on the stream. And then if that was how it went in, I would have either clicked on it and serviced it, or it would have remained unclicked and unserviced. And yet, when I go over here, there's no email for it at all. Why would I not get an email that one time? All right, I sent it yesterday. We should have a moderator should go check to see if we already serviced it, and then we should go ahead and open it up. I'm going to go ahead and open it for you. OP10 and PRB2. Here's PRB2. And here's OP10. We are. Oh, no, that's OP14. They look similar, actually. They have a similar purple package. There we go. Aha. Ta-da. There we go. All right, perfect. I tell you guys what, if anyone goes into the previous evening stream, yesterday's evening stream, if you can go and look and see if we opened these two items yesterday, this is why I'll stick to ZELLE for now. If anyone can locate me opening these up at the end of yesterday's stream, I'll get you on here for like 5 spots or something. 5 spots in the giveaway slab. So feel free to check that if you wish. And then let's go ahead and open these up for you, Mr. Michael. I have a ZELLE order. It's just another OP10. Oh, let's go grab that other OP10 so that you can open them together because it's more fun that way. Shizoop. It's so weird because I do vaguely remember opening an order like that, but maybe that's because that's what you normally order. Maybe you order something like that, usually. I'll go check. Give the spots away, though, says Whipple. We are. All right. Yeah, you're looking for an order that looks just like this right here on screen, okay? So if you can scroll through quickly and find that. All right, let's see what we got. So we've got, here's one SR. It's probably the case that I'm just remembering like an older order from you that was very similar style. Because my brain's like, you did that one. Here's Enel. He's a bad guy. I know that now. And here's this guy, who I don't know. I've ordered it before on ZELLE. Oh, you've placed an order like that before on ZELLE. Okay, that's probably it. Yeah, I probably just remember an older order like that. There it is. Let's go ahead and pop this into your bag. All right. Setting this here. Very nice. All right. Next up, we have Mr. Michael. He's the OP10. We took care of the OP10. We got an order from Jacob Chickering. Hey, what's up, man? Spot the Mew. Which Mew? We got 2 Mews, Jacob. He says spot the Mew. So we got 1, and we've got a 2. Also, Michael Pettiford, did we already get you on the ZELLE giveaway? Yeah, you're already on here. So this is a bonus giveaway for only ZELLE users. We like ZELLE the most because they do no fees. So all the other platforms charge fees. Here we are. There's 2 Mews. Corocoro. All right, Corocoro it is. Here's Mr. Jacob Chickering. How do you guys feel about me potentially hosting a break for a Pokemon video game, a graded one? You guys like the idea of that? I've thought about doing that with my graded Pokemon games. All right, that's a 4. 4 out of 13. That's super cool. Okay, hit refresh. I'm excited. Yeah, he's cool, man. 9 spots left on this one. It's an extremely desirable vintage card. Next up, we have an order from Jaded. He says, 10 packs of Fujibunko Volume 1. Can you include all bulk for the red-haired girl with bat wings? Yes, we can do that. 10 Fujibunko Volume 1. Now, wait a second. So, Jaded, what's the deal here, Jaded? Did you find out that the person who you wanted the signature from, she's going to be around for an extra day or maybe? I just looked and didn't see you open one piece. You ended up pricing slabs. All right, thank you so much. Okay, let me go. A joke for you guys for my ice. I'd tell a joke about Germany's ice high-speed train, but it wouldn't arrive. Aha! Germany's got trains that don't always arrive on time. Next, I'm going to do a joke on German socks and sandals. She'll be here Saturday, too. Oh, there you have it. Okay, let me go grab these. Very good. All right, so ta-da! That's Fuji 1. This is Fuji 2. She's actually also in Fuji 2. And here's Sneaker Bunko. She's not in Sneaker Bunko. I just wanted to restock these. We were running through those pretty fast. All right. Good. I would buy all spots in Mew, but I'm scared of losing. Yeah, there's definitely like a 1 in 4 odds. There you go. Oops. There we go. 1 in 4 odds that you lose. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Very nice. We should have a Fuji 1 bag nearby. Here it is, the Fuji 1 bag. Drop these in here. Ooh, look at that, everybody. Can I buy the card outright? Well, there's already 3 people in here this time. How much of it is bought out if 3 people out of 13 are in there? I mean, it's pretty close to a quarter bought out. I feel like that's maybe too much. I don't have like a specific number in mind where it's too much sold out, but I think in this case it's kind of, there's already 3 out of 13. We are. What do you guys think? Also, there's some like, here's some other things about it. It's not like a slab that's been sitting there for 2 months. So it just hit the table and it's already 1/4 sold out. I would say probably a bad idea this time. Right, remember the box topper? That one sat there for like a whole month and it didn't move. And that's why we went ahead and sold it. But this one's going to disappear by Friday. You ready? Maybe not disappear, but, you know, it'll move by Friday. Okay, let's get you some sexy girl cards. Did you get my email from the other day? It says, Will Oglesby. Will, I might have. I get a lot of emails. They get buried because the emails for the payments kind of push everything down. What was the email about? Can you remind me? Was it, do you remember if it was like sensitive or if it was something you can just discuss here? Here's a hollow. I just checked and listened. No, you didn't open any packs, just price slabs. I listened from when you mentioned burning the Labubus. Oh, man. Thank you so much, Mr. Alex. I really appreciate it, man. All right. So, there you go. You got the red-haired girl right there. If you keep going in here, Jaded, you might pull a full art of her, by the way. Oh. Okay, there's a full art, for example. So there are full arts of the red-headed girl in this set that are pretty desirable. Okay, here's a hollow. Here's a hollow. You ready? Here's a hollow. And here's a hollow. And oh, one more pack. Okay, here's another red-haired girl. All right. And finally, here's another red-haired girl. And here's this girl. Very nice. I had paid for some 151 a while ago, but you were out at the time. I emailed you regarding my payment method and details. I paid for some 151. Could you go to that email and bump it to the top real fast, okay? Go to that email and bump it to the top. Just say anything and it'll bump right to the top of my email list. Because it sounds like what we should do, we should check your bag and see if it got opened. And if it didn't, then we'll know. If it's not in your bag, we'll know right away. All right, so now you've got a nice holographic of this character. Or if you prefer this artwork, you can go after these. This set, if you go deeper, you could get lucky and run into a full art of the red-headed girl. There's always so late, you get it. Thanks, Mr. Again, I have to head out to get my little one from school. I'll be back for the later stream. Sounds good. That's for Mr. Jaded. Jaded with the J-A. You're right over here. Nice. You want me to send you a new email, is that correct? Just respond to the previous email. Yeah, so the one that you had already sent, just open it back up and hit reply and just say anything in it. That should bump it to the top of my list. You have to think of it like this. Every time someone sends like a PayPal order or anything, it pushes all my emails down. So when people try to contact me through email, it's pretty easy for me to lose that. All right. So that was Jaded. Next up, we have Nicholas William with the larger order. Nicholas Williams says he wants an XY breakpoint. Damn, dude, that's a huge order. All right. XY breakpoint. You got it. That will be this guy over here. So breakpoint, this is an $80 booster pack, and it gives you a chance for a red Gyarados. That's shiny Gyarados. Then also, 1000 Blood War, Union Arena Bleach. This is kind of similar to yesterday. 2 solo leveling 1 and 2 solo leveling 2. Okay, here's 2 of these. And 2 of these. Speaking of which, we got to get together another... Where's that solo leveling 2? We have to put together another jumbo pack break. Those are just wildly popular. People really, really like those. It's Louie. Louie, how's it going, man? I liked your Gengar, by the way. That was really cool, man. Here we are. All right. Very good. Let's go ahead and snip this. Snipping that. And snipping these. Have your parents found out about your shenanigans? Shenanigans? Oh. Why did I not read that? That was like 2 years ago. Or 3 or something. That was a long time ago. Here's Bleach. All right, what we got? Bazby and Soy Fawn. Bazby and Soy Fawn. Okay. I'm going to put this last. Okay, it's such a good card. This is Nicholas Williams. Nicholas, you're going to pull just cold ones in this round. I'll put Baek Yoon-hoo. And how about this one? Ah, here we go. Ooh, look at that. Kim Chul. There we go. We'll slide this in here. Hey, mister, it was 2 bleachers. Oh, let me grab 2 bleachers. My bad. My bad. I could just grab it. There it goes. All right, cool. Now we'll snip this. Okay, Bleach number 2. Daiguren and Iwatch. Iwatch SR secret rare. Super rare? Might be super rare. Very cool. Now we've got Solo Leveling Volume 1 from like Season 1. Here he is. He's nothing but an E rank. Lame. What a lame-o. None of the girls are going to want his PP. Here's Cha Hae-in and Choi Jong-in. All right. Very cool. How about these breakpoints? You ready? Slowpoke. Clefairy. Psyduck. Very nice. Phantom. Glam Meow. Another breakpoint? You're getting another breakpoint. Maybe this one will be a good one. Trevenant is a little bit better. I feel like Trevenant's better than the last one. That's crazy that you got 2 breakpoints, though. How does that look? Oh, wow, that looks pretty clean. Trevenant breakpoint. Very cool, man. Look at that, everybody. Wow, so pretty. We'll place this back here. And then let's put the Psyduck in the front for your commons. Breakpoints aren't super easy to pull. That's why that's so interesting. All Night Party. If you pull the reverse holo of All Night Party and it grades 10, that's like an expensive Pokemon card because it's got Umbreon right in the front. Oops. Is it focusing wrong? What is my camera doing? Bro, what is my camera trying to focus on? Bro, it's like trying to focus on my fingers. Focus on the words, dude. Dude, how can the iPhone be so expensive and so smart and then so stupid? Like, I'm trying to have you... How do I tell it? I want you to focus on the card. All right, very nice. All Night Party. It's a very cool card. It's like zooming in and out because I think it's swapping between the words and then my hand. There you go. All right, very good. Nicholas. Thank you so much, Nicholas. You got a little expensive bag already. That doesn't take very long if you go through... Here we are. That does not take very long if you go through the right packs. Do you have expensive English PSA 10 Pokemons? Not for sale. Here it is. All right. Very nice. I mean, I probably do, but I don't know where they are. I don't know exactly what they would be. This is Boo. Look at that Boo card. Here's Grottle. And here's Abra. Very nice. Nicholas Williams. Alexander Noor. Alexandra. Here's for Slabaway. Can you look at my Mewtwo V as a pre-grade? I must have a sealed Metazoo secret shadow booster in my bag. Can you open it? All right, so $10 towards your Slabaway. Let's start there. All right, Slabaway. Let's see. This goes down to 56. I can't pre-grade your card. That's an actual service we offer. But what I can do is I can show you your card. So that's what I can easily do that. So let's grab this. Now, you said you got a Metazoo in there, and you're curious to open it. Here you go. And then you're curious about your Mewtwo. Ah, here it is. So here's your Mewtwo if you'd like to take a look at it. Can you see that? You can take some of the Slabaway money. Why is Logan Paul in my One Piece? What do you mean Logan Paul's in One Piece? He's buying One Piece cards? Okay, there you go. All right. So, oh yeah, you didn't like the Sylveon. I forgot about that. That Mewtwo is pretty cute, huh? Let's find out about your secret shadows. Doesn't look bad. Yeah, I don't think it looked too bad. All right, what we got? Explosive Rabbit. Looks like it's farting. Beast of Blade in a Burrow. Peer into the night. Here's the Edge of the World. Here's Mana Nangal. And Listen on Repeat. Okay, the Pizza Alligator. Logan Paul bought some cases laughing about it. What'd he buy? What kind of cases did he buy? Yeah, collectibles are turning into easy money for that guy. It's actually kind of interesting that more content creators that had wealth and ability didn't go off. Oh, right, you don't like the Sylveon. Didn't go off to do the same thing. It's just kind of like a gravy train. Yeah, everyone's busy doing other things. Okay. Now, what shall we do next? We took care of Miss Alexandra. It's 12:35. Some of your credits are expiring in a week. I have credits at Mercari? That's so freaking stupid. So I think I got Discord downloaded. Could you direct me to the link for an invite? Yes, sir. So you can get invited by scanning this QR code. There's an actual link in the description of the live stream if you need that, but this QR code will work as well. Just screenshot it and then click on it from your photos on your phone, and it should take you there. Did you fix the Michael Pettiford order? We sure did. Put that guilty in your bag, too. That's right, we did that for you. There we go. Let's see. Logan Paul, huh? Logan Paul. One Piece. That guy's just making money, man. Logan Paul, unfortunately, seems to have started buying One Piece product. Oh, my God, dude. Wow, that is, like, really annoying somehow. Okay, very nice. First, he defrauds a bunch of people with the Crypto Zoo. Then he kind of scams a bunch of people. He does a similar rug pull with the Pikachu Illustrator. He says, here, buy a fractional share of this. And then he buys it all back when it's lower price, because I guess he can force a buyback, even if you don't like it. And now he's going to list that and get it sold for a profit, I guess. And now he's buying One Piece because One Piece is the trend or something. God, dude. It's kind of annoying, isn't it? Oh, yeah, dude. Let him buy One Piece. He's going to make the market go up for me. Hell yeah, dude. All right. So let's get a couple more slabs up here. We've got this beautiful PSA 9 Pokemon Red Pikachu. Let's take a quick look and see how the price on that is doing. PSA 9 Pikachu Poker. So, looks like his price is about right. So, let me do this. I don't think that this card actually needs to be on eBay. I put this card onto eBay, I think just to help it sell faster. And it's a high-class card. I don't really need him to be over there. So I don't know why I put him here. All right, let's see. We're going to say end listing. All right, Pikachu's coming back. I would rather the market stay the same and have accessible product to open. Tossing that away. It's not that I am bothered by the idea of One Piece getting expensive over time. It's more like Logan Paul is just feeling kind of like the mega scalper or something. He's not feeling too good right now. His little fiasco with the Pikachu Illustrator really does feel like he's taking advantage of buyers and to enrich himself, and that's it. That's the fun of it, is just that he's enriching himself. There's no other interesting aspect to it. And I don't know, it just makes me uncomfortable. It really does. Makes me go, ooh. Okay, we're going to say PSA checklist Cardos. That's the next card we got. Okay, we want to go with the cheapest one. All right. Wait, not auction. Also, the people didn't get their money back from the buyback. That's what I'm saying. Like, he needs to get good on that. He needs to make everybody solid on that. And then he can go as crazy as he wants with selling it. But here's the thing, like, why should he even be allowed to make that move? Why should he be allowed, when your card goes down in price, why should he be allowed to force you to sell it? Those rules are whack. Who came up with those rules? It's like, let's say you bought Apple stock and the stock really crashed. It went down. And now the rules state that Apple can force you to sell back your stock to them. Like, you know, it's screwed up. It's just not a good system. Maybe he should have hyped that when he was talking about it. Maybe he should have been like, you can buy fractional shares of Pikachu. But by the way, if it goes down in price, I can force buy it back from you at a better price. And you have no control over that. I'll just buy it back if I feel like it. You know? You know, if he had said that when he was hyping it up, people might have just hesitated to buy it in the first place. They might have been like, I don't know. That sounds like it's ripe to be a scam, you know? Some fresh high-end cards up on the table here. We got this beautiful Poker Pikachu. He's a 9. It's a really nice card. I wonder why he got a 9, actually. Let me look at this again. Free, what if we're a first-time buyer? You're asking what a first-time buyer gets. They get placed into our giveaway, which is a 1 in 20 odds, but then they also get a very nice free Pokemon poker card. Probably going to be Ace of Spades Tepix as the next one. So what was wrong with this card, I wonder? Let's see. Oh, I think there's a tiny scratch on the back. I think that's it. Okay. The Pokecourt. Happy almost money day. Yeah, you know, people start spending their money ahead of money day. Here, let me play. This is the first time buyer gift. Let me go ahead and put an actual card in there. Any breaks go off? Yeah, the jumbo pack break went off. That one goes off all the time, dude. Also, the 100 start deck went off. So 2 breaks went off. Had company show. Did you ever price the Shuffle? So let me think about pricing the Shuffle for a moment here. Let me look into it, okay? All right, let me set this here. There it goes. Okay, that's an Ace of Spades, so that's really cool. Shuffle, huh? Neo Shuffle. So there already is one for sale online for $375. So if that's the case, I don't really think I'd like to place mine for sale. Yeah, it looks like there already is one for sale, $375. The only thing I could do is price mine above that price because I'm not looking to get rid of mine, basically. Maybe I could do like 420 on it because all I would do is buy that other one. All right. All good. Your idea of jumbo pack break was a hit. I think people just enjoy the entertainment value. That's something you don't always understand when you're selling a product. Sometimes you think people want to buy whatever has like the highest payout. You're like, okay, this product here, Mega Dream, it's the hot thing. It's got Rocket Mewtwo in it. It's got Mega Dream Gengar in it. That's the one everyone wants. But then you realize people just want to have some fun sometimes, and that's it. There's no other trick to it. And so they'll buy something like, oh, here we go. I think we have an order from Mr. Jaded. Is that right? Mr. Jaded, $195. 15 more packs of Fuji Volume 1. All right. So let me go grab a box of Fuji 1. I'll be right back. All right, here we are. Just made my first order. Woo, says Ice Hobo. Hey, what's up, man? Oh, that's the wrong box. What am I doing? I'm so sorry. I grabbed the wrong box. They look so similar. All right, here we go. Now we have the correct box. Whew. There it goes. Throwing that out. Okay. All right. Why do you think I like the gym battles? I don't know. Just because. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so a box has 16 packs. So I'll just peel this pack out, put it in the front of this. Give me a second. Okay, put it in the front. Like so. Okay. And now we'll get these 15 packs open for you. Good luck, Mr. Jaded. As an answer to your previous point, I know you're saying that's the reason that I like opening the gym packs, because it's for fun. Let's snip this. I was just teasing you. Snip this. Snipping these. Oof, I would have just bought 16. You can still send in for the 16th pack. I place it in the front because I know sometimes people prefer to have all the packs. You want me to hold off on opening these? This? All right. I can hold off on opening these while you send in for the last pack if you wish. Sometimes it's about the entertainment. Ooh. The mommy-tainment, you say. Yes, if you don't mind. All right, let me grab pack number 16. There it is. Scooby-Dooby-Dooby-Doo. Oh, my Ina, that looks really good. Look at that, guys. $55 today. What'll that cost in 2 or 3 more years? Here's another beautiful Galarian Moltres. Great. Deoxys. Super high tension. Very cool. Here's a nice Hisuian Voltorb. Only 30 bucks? That seems too low. That seems too low. Here's Ho-Oh, 35 bucks. Here's Dragapult for $25. I'll buy it, and it'll have the Siggy in it. You know, it's so crazy. That could actually happen. All right, we're good to go. Let's get it. By the way, this is not a cheap order, if you guys didn't know that. This is kind of expensive. So this is about $200. This really could come with the signature of the red-haired girl. I believe she's in the set as a signature. And if he was to pull that, it would be worth hundreds of dollars. Let's see. Ooh. Oh, there's a saucier red-haired girl card. So there's a full art. And here's the red-haired girl you're after. Boop. Here's a holo. Good luck, bro. Okay. Boob grabbing. Here's a holo. Here's a holo. Here's a holo. Here's a hollow. Here's a hollow. Come on, full arts. Here's a red-haired girl. Dooba-dooba-doo. I'm getting so used to listening to this Pokemon soundtrack. Nothing like eating beans and eggs for breakfast. There we are. I think you mean eggs and shrimp, right? Eggs, garlic, and shrimp. There we go. Ooh. Oh, here's a hollow. Here's purple hair sword girl. Very tough. Boop. And let's see. Ooh. White dress crown princess girl. Here's a different redhead girl. Computer geek girl. That's right. You got to do your computer work sometimes. All right, here's a redhead girl again. What's her name, by the way? She's from High School DxD, isn't she? There we go. No, mister, I don't like seafood. That's cat food. How can you not like seafood? My God, dude. Very good. I thought you were a cool one. So wait a second. You like food. I always sneeze in this room. You like food, just not the good tasting food. Come on, bro. Her name is Rios. Ah, Rios. Here's another nice Rios. I sneeze way too much in this room. I'm trying to hold it together over here. I gotta sneeze again. All right. Double Rios. Boop. All right. Trouble sleeping, but otherwise all good. Trouble sleeping. All right, very nice. So this box did not contain a signature like we were hoping. Signatures are a big deal. This would be a standard box. You got a nice double R or triple R, whatever it's called. This would be a triple R, right? Yep, that's a triple R. So it's a nice artwork. Is that like dead bodies of herself or something? What's going on there? There's a whole bunch of similar looking girls. She's like is she like a time traveler or something? And that's like her dead bodies where she failed over and over. There we go. Ooh. Can you give me that white-haired girl with the black ornament in her hair from the 8-pack? White-haired girl with the black ornament in her hair. Okay. Give me a second here. Let's see if we can find that. Doobie doobie doo boo boo boo. You said a white-haired girl? Hold on. White-haired girl with the black ornament? It's not this, is it? Do 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 do. Scoo doobie. Doobie doobie doo 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 doo. These cards are very interesting. That's right. Only for those men of culture. Let's see. It's not this, is it? That looks like an ornament. I actually can't tell. She's blonde. All right. I officially have no clue. Do-do. Scooby-Dooby-Doo-Doo-Doo-Doo. All right. So I have no clue what character you're talking about here. And then we're out of them. All right. So I don't know. I don't know. You passed her. What it... All right. So she's in the pile. Tell me what she looks like. I need more help identifying her. Gotta get this 1 penny card out of here. Dead copies of herself. That's what I figured. That seems like a very anime kind of thing. This thing? She's wearing black school uniform. Oh my God. I have no clue. This? That's not a school uniform. Oh no, we were spending too much time on this. Let's see. This? N9? That's not a black school uniform, though. That's not white hair. Oh, this? Is it this thing? Oh my gosh. It might be this. Okay. Scooby-Doo-Doo-Doo-Doo-Doo-Doo-Doo. That's blonde. You never know. I think we found it. All right. Thank you so much, Jaded. That's tricky. Let's grab these. Let's grab your bag. Ta-da! All right. I think we got the right one. There we go. Poor mister. He's confused. There's so many white-haired girls. That character is from the one non-Gooner animes. Yeah, what the hell, dude? Gooner animes only. Thank you, mister. No problem, man. Next up, we got Patrick. I'm going to say your last name wrong. Gagne? Mr. Patrick. What's up? Patrick G. So he wants 20 of the Infernos. You got it, man. I think we need a fresh box of the Infernos. Lol, she is a Gooner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we got 8 here. Jeff, why are you lying like that? We grab this. I didn't say it. NHCC said it. I'm gonna grab this. So, all right. She's in Fuji 1, so it's already sus. Mister, we need a dog update. When's the fence coming? Yeah, so I kind of figured out the dog that's roaming around. It's literally the next door neighbor's dog. I didn't know she owned 2 dogs. I thought she only owned 1 small dog. She owns a large dog, and she has no fence, and she just lets him roam the neighborhood. And so my yard is full of that dog's dog poop, and it's really insufferable. And she has never waved or smiled at us before. We see her all the time. She never waves or smiles. How do you get stuck in these situations? So, I don't know. I could go fight with her. Part of the problem is the family on the other side of the street from us is her literal family. So, her children, who are grown-up adults, they own the house across the street, which is right in front of us. So, we're surrounded by her and her family. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I don't know if they can cause us some kind of, problems if we complain a lot or call the dog pound on her stupid dog that poops everywhere. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It's so wrong, dude. I don't know how people are like that. I'm so the opposite of that. It's like the opposite of my nature. I couldn't allow myself to see that happen or allow that to happen. I'd just go crazy. I'd be like my mom. I'd literally blow up. If I knew I had a dog and it was pooping in the neighbor's yard, I would blow up. I'd be like, that's not right. Mister, you still stepping on poop? I have to look at the ground very carefully not to step in dog poop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I don't own a dog. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. How does that make any sense? Her name is Origami, and she's very forward. Her name's... Bet names Origami because he wants to be folded. All right, let's snip it up. You ready? I need to be bred like that. Let's snip this. Get a bigger dog. No, because then I'm just going to step in my own dog's poop. I'll be stepping in my dog's poop. Go. And... here we go. Maybe I'll get a whole bunch of, outdoor cats, and they'll be, territorial. Then I'll be stepping in cat poop, though. Yeah, if you get a pit bull, it will solve all your problems. There is a pit bull in this neighborhood, several houses down, and he jumps the fence, and he roams the neighborhood. I think a lot of the families in this neighborhood have dogs, and they all have like this quiet agreement that it's okay if the dogs roam. He is Reshiram. There's two things I don't like about the roaming dogs. What if I want to go outside and just sit down in a chair and not be approached by a curious dog? What if I don't want the dogs knocking my trash can over and pulling the trash everywhere? They've done that multiple times. And then what if I don't want dog poop in my yard? I don't own a dog. Why should I have to walk in dog poop? You should have to walk in dog poop. He's your dog. So it's really frustrating. It's actually like 10 out of 10 frustrating. Here we are. Don't know what to do about it. I can build a fence. It's really sad because the neighborhoods, it's so beautiful without a fence. The neighborhood looks really nice without a fence. And I don't want to have to spend all that money on a fence when I'm the one who doesn't own a dog. You should own a fence. You bought a dog. So put your dog on a leash or build a fence, one or the other. Why should I have to build a fence just to keep all your dogs out? It's kind of crazy. It makes me sad. There should be no fences. It's such a nice neighborhood with no fences in it. It looks like the backyards look like an extended park with no fences in it. The moment you add a fence, now it looks like some yucky suburbia. So it's really frustrating, actually. It's super disappointing. Here's a flag on. Even a guy like several houses down, like in a diagonal part of the neighborhood, he's got a roaming dog. They've all got roaming dogs. And it's really frustrating. The guy who owns the pit bull, he's several houses down on my same road. And he owns like 3 or 4 dogs. I think he's single. I think his wife is likely, I think he's a widower. So he has no wife. And he'll do a thing where he'll put all his dogs into like a golf cart and he'll drive them around town. He'll drive them around the block. It's cute. I get it. He's an older man. But it's like, bro, you got like a full-grown pit bull running around, dude. I have no faith that he can control that dog. He's really old. He's got to be like 70 or 80. He's like 70 or 80 with a young pit bull. What are you doing, dude? The dog could easily drag him if it wanted to. And so that dog just jumps his fence and he can't do anything about it. Hey, look at you, Patrick, with a double hit. Cool, man. Look at that. So you're going to get the Mega Lopunny, kind of Pokemon Batman, and the Mega Heracross. Also, you know, the Flygon's not bad. I think you had a great round for your first opening. He's going to build a wall. Donkeys are holy. Donkeys hate canines. No, get a donkey and it will protect your land against dogs. Dude, I wouldn't mind having a donkey or something like that, but I don't think our yard's big enough for a donkey, so I don't think that would make any sense. Maybe I should just like install like a motion detecting sprinkler system. There might be some kind of trick or something, like a sprinkler system that sprays animals as they get close. Actually, you know, a fence still might be on the list of possibilities because we get all this deer, right? There's tons of deer. And they are also a nuisance. They leave deer poop behind, which is like it's like a big pile of rabbit poop. Very similar to rabbit poop, but it's a big pile of it. But they leave something else behind that's much nastier. Deer ticks all over the place. Deer ticks everywhere. And so if I go walking through my own grass in the summertime, I have to check my feet and my legs to make sure I have no ticks on them. And if you get bit by a tick out here, you can easily get whatever they call that stupid tick disease with the bullseye. What do they call that? Lyme disease? Ugh. Yuck! All right, Patrick. What's up, Patrick G? Nice to meet you. First time order, guys. He gets that bonus poker card. Alpha Gal. Alpha Gal. Isn't that that's the meat intolerance one? And that's pretty serious, too, if you think about it. Bro, get an elephant. What's good neighborhood? There's no law against the Pokemon Batman. Maybe plant some cactus around your yard. I don't want to injure the dogs. I'm not trying to injure the dogs. I just wish people would like just build a little dog house and then put a big stake in and just have a big dog leash so your dog can roam, but he has to kind of roam within your own yard. So, and I think that that's perfectly valid and fair. Actually, that's the law. You're not allowed to have an unleashed dog. I looked it up. In our county, it's illegal to let your dogs roam. So if I complained, I'm like the guy who ruined it for all the dog lovers. But, you know, they're having me walking dog poop. It's really frustrating. I wish they were like cooler about it or realize that not everyone wants dog poop. All right, Patrick. And it's an old lady on my left who lets her dog poop directly in my yard. And a lady on my right that I now know has a roaming dog, and it's a larger roaming dog. Because we were trying to identify where that dog belongs. When we moved in, she only had her little poodle. And I now know the big dog is hers because I was watching her walk it around, and I watched her drive it around in her golf cart, and it stays in her yard when she's not outside. So I go, oh, she got another dog. We go, Patrick. She got an outdoor dog, and she said, hey, see that yard over there? There's your poopy box. Go over there, poop everywhere. So I'm right next to a lady with a unleashed dog. It's a large dog, and it poops a lot. And it's using my yard as a poop box. So I don't know. You can see I could put up signs, no dog poop. I don't know how well that would work. Maybe it would work. You can plant some bamboo in your neighbor's yard. It's crazy how fast it can grow. Yeah, so bamboo's like this really difficult thing to remove once it starts growing everywhere. I've heard nightmares where people have had to spend like tens of thousands of dollars to try to remove all the bamboo, and there was still a little bit of it somewhere, and it just all grew back. So apparently that stuff's no good. Do you have man, bear, pig there, mister? I'm super ethereal. You can cure with electrotherapy. Yeah, it's a nuisance. It's a nuisance. It's not the most important thing in my life right now, but yeah, it's like this. It's like, why pay all this money for a mortgage and then somebody else's dog gets to use your backyard like a litter box? It's like, bro, they're not small dog poops either. It's this big. I'll take a picture for you guys. Big dog poops. Damn, dude. All right, let's give this card away. Oh, and we got to get Mr. Patrick on here too. You ready, Patrick? So you're going on this as well. Big dog poops. 14, 15. Let's see what we got going on here, guys. Mr. Russ, Tyler Davis, and J-Dog, and Max Side. All right. I don't want to see the dog coil of poop. Yeah, this dog leaves huge piles of dog poop, and it puts it in my yard, and the old lady doesn't give a crap. And she doesn't smile at us. She doesn't wave. We wave at her. She doesn't wave back. So it's pretty obvious she doesn't like us. Mike, Danny, Pokey. All right. Okay. Here's Resendez. Here you are. It's awful, man. One more spot. Thomas Hogue, start pooping in her yard and blame the dog. I'm sure her yard's got plenty of dog poop in it anyways. She wouldn't even know it was me. She'd be like, whose poop is this? Landed on 11, which is Cody Hodges. Okay. All right. Cody's pretty consistent. He always attempts to get into the giveaways. And so he eventually gets some. Pretty interesting. How many MetaZoo tops are left? Yes, let's talk about the MetaZoo tops. Cody Hodges. Okay. Now, MetaZoo tops is right over here. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We got 7 left. 7 left. And no more SpongeBob's because he's going into the next jumbo pack break. And he's going to be finished off here. SpongeBob. Sorry, you know I'm a fan. What? You're a fan. You're not a vacuum? You're not a... Let's see, you're not a sink? Here's Fruity Grisai. Here's... I found this bag. So what's in this? So we got all kinds of weird stuff. Here's Card Wars. My Little Pony. Here's Resurgence of Power. Was it $3? I think it was, it might have been $4, but I think I was just getting rid of it at $3. These are supposed to be $7. Gotta have Mega Dream. Oh, I got a message from Miss Alexis. Let's see what she says. Okay. And what else we got? These are real popular still. We're opening tons of these for a while. Here's an Inferno X. Here's an Animal Crossing. Let's see. Come on. OP13. What else? What else? Trying to put together another one of these. Let's do those solo levelings again. Solo leveling and solo leveling. Okay, 2 solo levelings. We'll also get, how about an EB1? Okay, EB1. Let's get some more of this Dragon Ball. We did a Dragon Ball last time. Let's do a Dragon Ball. Power Absorbed. I like to put stuff that's not officially on the menu in the jumbo break. I think it makes it kind of fun. Come on, dude. There it goes. All right. Like one of these, and how about one of these Pokemon Go promos? What else? We got a lot of booster packs around us. Maybe just stuff that doesn't get open enough. A lot of Stellar Crown. You know, Stellar Crown still hands out like Squirtle and Bulbasaur, right? It's a decent set. Ooh, what's this? Hold on, let me reach for this. Oh my gosh, I somehow still have Union Arena. Kaiju 8. Okay, Kaiju 8. Good one. Just looking for stuff that's laying around and somehow it's still not gone. My God. Alexa stream? We need a change for the Man-Conomist. I am the Man-Conomist. Not to be confused with the Boy Economist. I'm a real man. I'm actually a man. How about this over here? As if. Here's a triplet. We already have a triplet. Well, triplet beat doesn't get open that often. Put a triplet beat there. Why not? Okay, triplet beat. Triplet beat bop. Ooh, let's see. Let's see. Something no one opens. Oh, we did a Marvel last time. Let's get another Marvel up here. Marvel's fun. Here's a Pixar. Halo. Old SpongeBob. Oh, that's Topps Chrome SpongeBob. Here's a 100 Cardos. What's in here? More Final Fantasies. All right, I'm going to go ahead and check the queue real fast because I feel like we're pretty close to the wrap-up time. Getting another jumbo break together. Look at this. It already looks fun, doesn't it? Ooh. Ooh. Cool. I'm a real man. I eat the Goofy Goober triple Sunday stream. Goofy Goober, yeah. I'm a real man. Can't talk to me that way. Here's an order from Mark J. Valerian. He says, for 5 packs of Phantasmal Flames. Ooh, nice. We got a Phantasmal Flames order here, guys. That's a pack of Phantasmal. Yes. Let me fix this real fast. All right, there we go. All right, fresh box. Bring your wife to work day. I sent only for the Waifu Shuffle. Tossing this. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Oh, here's another pack that can go in. I like putting these Fortnite packs in. They're so cheap, and yet they can hand out such expensive pulls. Mark J. Valerian. Good luck, Mr. Mark. Maybe we pull you a Charizard. You ready for Charizard? All right. Very good. Bring your side piece to work day. Bring your third wheel to work day. Soup. Okay, what do we have here? We've got a Reshiram Blowtorch. Ooh. Here's Vileplume, Palmot. I never understood Fortnite. I'm too old. What? You didn't play Fortnite? Here's Viper Piplup. Here's a Rotom. Look at that Rotom. All right. Here's Reshiram, Jigglypuff, Ambipom. There we go. Here's Crocorock and Reshiram. Okay, very nice. You play a lot of games, Miss Alexandra? A lot of video games? Here's Mark J. So, Mark, you said fresh bag, huh? Cool, man. How's your day going, Mr. Mark? Nice to see you. Toss this in here. Alexis has been clearing some land up. She, out here in Lake of the Ozarks, she bought some, basically just some land. No house on it. And they're preparing to put, there you are, a pre-manufactured home on it. A brand new one, a brand spanking new one. There you go. Fortnite is a battle royale game trying to outlive everyone. Love you too, mister. Oh, yeah? Places over here? I think Russ might actually be in love with me. It's kind of scared me. All right. So, all done with that. We're hitting refresh over here. I don't have fun in such games. Here's Zach, OP13 battle. OP13, you got it. So that's the OP13 pack. And we're going to place you in there. So there's been a lot of battles going on. Zach, I might as well get you... we might as well go back to using scorecards because I feel like the battles have been going on for a while. Let's take a look in here. So this is the old battles deck. Remember this? And let's just get rid of some names we don't recognize anymore. Look at all these names. Here's an Ivan Rodriguez, Elizabeth Raines, David Morris, James Bean, Mark J. Valerian. You got a card. Steven Gonzalez, Sarah Dusenberry. Sarah, I don't see Sarah as much anymore after we swapped over to morning streams. It kind of makes me sad. James Hatcher, Arturo's around. Dylan Chan. I don't think we're going to see Dylan Chan as often. I have a feeling. Here's Gabriel. Okay. Hunter Tipton. Hunter Tipton. I feel like I haven't seen Hunter Tipton in a while. He's got a great scorecard. I don't want to throw it away. Here's Ediberto Mendoza. He went really deep for a little while. Ediberto did. Here's Travis Noah. We've got Justin French, Wilson, Tim Tran, Matthew Hill. Look at all these guys who they've tried the breaks, the gym breaks, but they didn't stick to it very long. Robert Wright. I know he's taking a little break. Here's LaFlame. Here's Miss Six. Poor Miss Six. I think she's having a little health difficulties at the moment. Here's a Carlos Chaveras. Now, he has a scorecard that he had me design for $5. You can have that. David Smith, Tyler McCansh, Pat Gibbs, Tammy Lou. Look, Tammy did one gym break, and then she's like, I'm out. She's like, nah. Here's Nathan Gordon. He's still around. Joey Albrecht. He's still around. We don't see him all the time. Here's William Wafter, Steven Sistrunk. I don't think I see him very often anymore. Victor Kokiko. Victor had 2 cards for some reason. Jordan Estrada. Here's an Andrew A. Martin with another card. Jose Arredondo. Martin Ramirez. Aaron Rodriguez. He's still around. Jose Aquiles. He pops in and out. He had a girlfriend, and I think he doesn't have her anymore. I think we keep hearing updates on his life. Here's Hawk Kamek. Yes, Camacho. Gabriel Gallegos. He kind of pops in and out. Let's see. Gabriel's still around, obviously. Jonas Gordon. I don't think I've seen him as much. CS Man. Isaac Morgan. Alicia Brown. Whoa. Wow, Alicia was killing it. Look at that. What the hell? That's one of the best ratios. Holy. Blake Santoro. Okay, I think he's going to come around sometime later. We'll save that card for him. Eric Rodriguez. Blake's got some cards over here with me. He owes me a little money. Here's Eric Rodriguez, Israel Rodriguez, Beatrice Moniz. She still hangs around. I like her. Terry Hertzig, Jose Trevino, Jack Woodworth. He's still hanging around. All right. So we're going to clear up some of those names. Joel Morin, Eric Rodriguez. We'll clear up some of those names there. And, all right. Keep mine, please. You got it. We kept yours. I'm going to toss these out, the rest. So those are gone. And now, Mr. Zach. All right. Very good. Set that there. Okay. And I wonder if we should actually keep track of misses. Like, what if instead of keeping track of misses, you just kept track of hits? So I'll pop you in there, Mr. Zach. By the way, do you guys dislike the scorecards? Because maybe it's not fun knowing your hit to miss ratio. I think it's only fun when you're going positive or breaking even, essentially. You're in. Thank you so much. Number 1498 was the last order on the website. Now we have a Mr. Jaded. He ordered another box of Fuji 1. Yes, sir. You're going deep, huh? All right, let's go grab it. Holy. All right. Jumping in here. Okay. Tossing that. So this is for Mr. Jaded. He's going deep. Today's stream brought to you by Mr. Jaded. It's a big order, guys. I think you did toss the Jack Woodworth. What? No, I didn't. You're scaring me. Hold on. No, I didn't. Oh, my God, bro. You're scaring me. That's my wife's hair. There you go. How much was this order? This order is $208. Fuji Bunko, Volume 1. All right. Today's stream brought to you by Mr. Jaded. Why does Mr. not have temporal forces? I mean, it is a nice set. Is it though? I don't know. I think temporal forces sold so badly as a Japanese set that I widowy never bought the English version. I think I never bought. I think I might have bought it one time. And then we have like a box of it left. That's it. That's it. So I think temporal forces, we let it sell out and then we never restocked it again. It was so bad. I missed the old Pokemon battle card where it was an actual Pokemon card. Are those still around? Hold on. Now, wait a second. What are you talking about? You're talking about that brief time period where we did the battle tower, I think we called it. We are. The old Pokemon battle card where it was an actual Pokemon card. Let's see. Here's some hollows. I like the Walking Wake and the Swords of Justice. What? Swords of Justice? As opposed to the Swords of Injustice? If we pull a full art or a good SR, I'll send in funds for One Day Express. We can priority mail it over to you as well. What's today? Today's Thursday. I see, it's Thursday. All right. Oh, I think I see what you mean. You're saying you'll just send the one card express and it won't cost as much because it'll be lightweight. Here's... No matter what, we have to ship it in a box. So it'll be a box express priority mail shipment. Here's the redhead girl. Here's a hollow. Oh, there we go. Your full art is this character. I know Kara Nichols really likes the characters from this, whatever this anime is. Because she'll ask for that one. All right. You pull a third hollow. What you could do is ship all three of those hollows over and then get a signature on each one. We are. All right. All right. Here's a hollow. It's not, you know, like the full art or the signature card, but you might still be able to make your money back, essentially. Here's a hollow. If you're able to sell the real signature for like 150 to 200 each, I don't know what the real signature would go for. Also, sometimes I think they charge you money to get their signature. So let's see. Here's this. So this box will not contain a full art of the redhead girl. I have no idea. Back when DP Fitness had 100 battles and you just put a sticker below the Pokemon photo to keep track of the battles. Oh, yeah, I liked those too. I don't know what happened to that time period, honestly. So let me show you something. That's always been an option. You see, right here. See this little square? This allows me to create those battle cards, but it's not free. You have to, oh, I guess I don't advertise that very much, but it costs like $5 to create a scorecard, a true scorecard. So you can create a scorecard if you'd like. And I started offering that again, but very few people actually wanted it. See, so very few people actually bought a scorecard. There we go. All right, what we got? Guess that Pokemon. Who's that? Pokemon. Do. I used to host that a lot. Of course, now we don't have as much time for it. Yeah, that was a popular game. All right. We can still play that game. Do you guys like Who's That Pokemon? Who's that Pokemon? Do. All right. Ooh. Very nice. That's for Mr. Jaded. Jaded. Let me know if you need to go deeper, Jaded, because it's 1:24. We're about ready to wrap up. I noticed the morning time stream's hitting an easy 3 hours. I have a comment of the same one you pulled. I'll just use that. Thanks for the help either way. Oh, that sucks, dude. All right, we're going to have to give him a whole free box of it now to get him that card. Maybe we could gamble. Maybe we could do like a, I open it up, and if it's the card you want, you have to buy the box plus a tip. If it's the card you don't want, I keep the cards and I just grade them myself. Do one of those. That's a silly gamble. Here's Miss Alexandra. Whatever me $12 get for MetaZoo tops. Well, you like MetaZoo a lot. Let's get you 4 of them for fun, okay? What do you like to do for fun, Miss Alexandra? Obviously, you like to collect cards. What do you do for fun? You play any games? You are? I feel like you hang out really consistently here. It's fun to know about the people who hang out consistently. And 10 of the Poke Shuffles. Whoa, you're going kind of deep here. All right. So 10 Poke Shuffles. The Poke Shuffles, they're extremely popular. It's just a random chance at a decent slab. If you don't like the slab you get, you can re-roll it for 90% of its value. 10 Poke Shuffles always gets you 1 free Poke Shuffle. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, there is a website. You can post your high score. I speedrun games that I like. Oh, that's really cool. What kind of games are your favorite? What kind of games you playing? Okay, you ready? So here is, I gotta move these off the camera so I have more space. There we go. All right, so here's the cat. Meow. Mellow. Scrafty. Scraggy. Here's Onyx. Phoebos. Gloom. Moltres. Ah, there you go. There you go. Mew. And Applin. And Trubbish. There you have it. So you're pulling a Mew. Now, you're going to get to choose to keep it or re-roll it. Let's find out what that Mew is. I suspect it's Old Maid Mew. No, it couldn't be Old Maid Mew. It would have said Old Maid on it. Whoa, this box is so full. Look how full this box is of slabs. Look how full that is. Look how many slabs that is. Damn, dude, that's a lot of slabs. So I'm going to remove a couple slabs just to make room so I can shuffle through them now. All right. Mew. This one? All right, here you have it. Looks like it went in for $40. So that would mean that it's kind of a negative roll. Looks like it was originally priced at $65 and we reduced it to $40. So maybe its internet value is $65. Ugh. Damn, that's heavy. All right. So now you have a choice. Do you re-roll the Mew or do you keep it? Holographic Mew. It's from 2022 V-Star Universe. A Mew? Can I see the Mew? No, it's a secret. I keep the Mew. All right, sounds good. I've seen some pretty disastrous rerolls. I've also seen rerolls where they just go from having like $10 of junk to like the chase card. So I've seen both of those things. All right, now the Metazoos. Ready? Let's start sneeping. Mister, when is it gym time for you? Right now, I gotta hit the gym, man. Shipping updates. Uh-oh. Price of shipping going up? Okay. Numbered card incoming, hopefully. All right, let's see what we got. Here's... If you guys had... Is the Beedrill still in the Poke Shuffle? No, the Beedrill is not in the Poke Shuffle. We got a lot of other great cards in there, though. Here's Kushtaka. Here's Lakeworth Monster. What was I about to say? I was about to say, we got a lot of other great cards in there. And by the way, if you guys are having a lot of fun in this stream, be sure to take a second and smash that subscribe button so you can know the next time we go live. Here's Moon-Eyed People. Here's Menehune. And here's the Charman. What's the likelihood of scammers on eBay and how safe is it? Well, they're out there. You know, actually, I don't get scammed on eBay very often. But then again, I realize when I go hunting for stuff, I'm pretty good at recognizing a scam. So there's lots of scam listings. I just don't get fooled by them. Maybe I should make a guide on that. Here's Alabama. Oops. Here's White Thing, Wapaloosie, Space Penguins. Yeah, it's pretty easy to accidentally buy a Chinese box. And even I've been scammed. I've been scammed 2 times so far. Once on my Manga Nami, and the other time I got scammed, it was a mislabeled Yu-Gi-Oh card, which I'm not very good with Yu-Gi-Oh. So, yep, eBay's kind of where people post their scum. They don't post their valued treasures. We've got Slide Rocker, and we've got Bigfoot. Bigfoot could be numbered, but not always. This one's not numbered. And here's Sinkhole Sam. There you have it. You got some beautiful Topps Chrome cards, but no crazy numbered cards, no crazy Mothman popping out. Speaking of Beedrill, do I get a bounty spot for winning the Legendary Collection Beedrill Break? Yes, I think. Let me go grab that. Did you, I don't remember if we already did that for you or not. We are. Pop this in here. All right. Ooh, this is sliding around. Stop. Very good. Wow, we're so busy all the time. I never get all my goals done when we're live. All right, here's an Eddie Berto Mendoza. He is here. How's it going, Mr. Eddie Berto? How's it going, man? So, towards Slabaway, it's nice to see you. And you've got one from March to March. So you're running out of time because March is around the corner. But you still got all of February. And then is it all of March? Is that how it works? So 160. So you got about 2 months left. And we're going to say you've got a PSA 10 Ray Ray. Give me a second. Pull my calculator up here. So I have a very odd number here. 757. Minus 160. So you have 597 remaining. So we're going to say 597. Boom. All right. 597. Good. Thank you so much, man. Okay. I think it's saying we got a Cash App order too. So Cash App order Jack Woodworth. 11 Poke Shuffles. He saw you do it. And he said, dang, I want a shot at that. Oh, no, I didn't know the Beedrill had a break. Oh, no. Yeah, I'm sorry. The Beedrill had a break. We got 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So there's number 11. We got Toxtricity. That's not Toxtricity. Arbok. Fampi. Clam Pearl. This is Jack Woodworth. $40 to the oldest slab break. Here's this cricket. Here's Simiseer. This guy. All right, so we don't really have an oldest slab break right now. They're all about the same age, and you can't re-roll this. This is not re-rollable. That means basically you get put into the Squirtle, I think, because the Squirtle is the star card right now. So that'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 goes back in. Actually, we'll remove this and replace it with this, like that. Okay. Let's grab the Pokey Shuffle. And we'll grab this. There it goes. So, Jack Woodworth, you just pulled a spot like this one right here into the Squirtle. All right, Jack, it's not the worst situation. Maybe you pulled a Squirtle. All right. Where's the Squirtle? Vintage Squirtle. Here he is. So that is in that Pokey Shuffles box, the ability to pull that thing. Actually, it's pretty rare to pull that nowadays because there's so many slabs in there. Your odds of pulling that card are really low. Used to be easier to pull that. Now, what do we got next? We have, I think we're caught up. So refresh over here. We have one more, Alexio Alvarez, for $110. He wants 10 of the Phantasmal Flames. Alexio said, wait a minute. I think those are hot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. No, just 10. Mister, I placed an order on your website. Congratulations on the website, Alexio. Alexio Alvarez, how's it going, man? We're servicing that right now. Yes, we have a operating website. How cool is that? Pretty neat. Phantasmal Flames, let there be the Zard. Yes, Zard is the chase card, and he's really cool. Yeah, come back and try the website again. It's really nice. We have an option called custom payment, and that's how you can like buy slabs, or if there's something you want to buy, like kind of like in the old style where you just sort of sent me money for what you wanted, you can use that option called custom payment, then just send for what you want. Tell me in the notes what it is you got. So that's an option too. We still have the old style. You can buy from the description. We have ZELLE is now a extra bonus way to open cards because you're going to be placed into giveaways when you're using ZELLE. Here's Mega Gengar. Here we are. Here's a Bramblegast. Here's Trapinch, Miss Magus. Look at that, Miss Magus. It's been a while. I have a very old bag with you. Hope it's still there. How old is it? Is it over a year old? Hopefully less than a year old. Here's Sableye. I like your Gengar. You do pull a Gengar. Here's Togedemaru. Very cute. All right, I'm liking that. We'll be live again tonight, Mr. Alexio. We'll be live again tonight at 4:30 p.m. Basically in about 2 hours, 2 to 3 hours. So I don't get very much of a big break between the two streams, do I? There's Empoleon. Here's Moltres. And finally, Gloom Mega Heracross. I want to say a year old. Uh-oh. So after a year, it's considered abandoned, but it might still be over here. So especially if you had good cards in it. If you had good cards, I might not have touched it. If you had cheap cards, I might have got rid of it right away. So here's your round. You got Mega Heracross, Empoleon, Togedemaru, Miss Magus SR, and this really cool Mega Gengar. All right, now, let's go looking for that old bag, huh? Said you got an old bag? Alexandra. I tell you what, let's start here. Let's head over into my emails and actually search for you. We'll do a search. Okay, Mr. Alexio, you were here. Alexio Alvarez on 7/24. That's not that old. That's not that old. Unless you're a different Alexio Alvarez. Alex PSX, Alvaro Molina, Albert. Oh, no, wait. No. I got that backwards. That's extremely old. That means your bag was 1 year old on 7/25. For some reason, I thought we were still in 2025. No, your bag's gone, dude. Your bag's definitely gone. That's an extremely old bag. So your bag is almost a year and a half old. The odds of it sticking around are super low. I'll keep looking though, because we got 2 more AL boxes, so it's possible it just didn't get scooped up. So let's see. Here's an Alistar. That's actually an expired bag too. Alistar's bag right here is expired. A lot of people be leaving their bags. I don't know why they do it. All right. I warn each person. Let's check this box over here. Here's Anthony Kalura. Oh my gosh. Alexio Alvarez right there. You're good, dude. You are fine. All right, no more twisting your hands. Everything's going to be okay. Here's an abandoned bag, though. We're going to take that one out. Alexander Belekian. See, look, we get a lot of bags like this. We don't wait to disassemble those. We just assume they're not coming back. All right, moving this around a little bit. Don't mind me. Good. So Alexander Belekian, he's not about to ship this. Just 1 card. Praying it didn't. I didn't realize how old. So it says here you paid on Cash App in 724. But look at this. This says 525 on it. So maybe you were paying with ZELLE at that point. Let's see. Or maybe you're paying a different method. Look at all this. This is definitely you, right? We don't have 2 guys named Alexio. Gotta make sure. You never know. That happens on a rare occasion. It actually happens. Here we go. You got some Team Whack-It stuff and some, those are just some Japanese hollers. I don't know why I put those all in the sleeve. Here we are. All right, sweet. Thank you, mister. They're all good. You want to ship before 5/25, okay? Or you can pay $5 and reset the date on your bag. So $9 to ship, $5 to reset the date. If you're international, you can tell me you're international and ask for it to be updated for free, and I'll actually do it for free. All right, so international guys can continuously update their bag. All they got to do is come in and request it. Very good. We have an order over here from Mr. Eddie Berto. He says, sorry, meant to send 260. Here's the rest. So what? All right, very good, man. Sounds like you're going to be keeping that card. We're going to put this down as 497. Boom. I don't blame you. I think it went up, didn't it? Went up by like 300 or something like that. And then we'll jump over here. I definitely use ZELLE most of the time. Oh, okay. So I didn't check ZELLE. I only checked Cash App, so that was why. Okay, cool. It looks like we're out of orders. Looks like we might be slowing down now. Yeah, let's see. That was Cash App. Here's ZELLE. What a nice, busy stream, man. This was a good stream. We were a very busy stream today. I was, you know, the first half of the week was so mega slow, man. Look at this. So we're putting together another jumbo pack break. We got to add all these up and then add some stuff to it. I can see already we're going to want a Phantasmal Flame in here. So we're going to want a Phantasmal. We're going to want a Destined Rival. Like this. We're going to want probably a Mega Evolution. Like this. So we'll try to get some of these good sets in there. Okay, like that. Good. I bought a GT this summer. It's amazing. Even in Toronto winter, I'm still having a blast with it. Nice. Let me move this over here. We'll probably get that finished tonight. So tonight, guys, I'll try to shimmy up some more slabs from you guys. Maybe I'll pull some down from eBay. And then we'll continue our big slab rotation. This is the Lightning Break. This is the most popular break on the table. It's at 4 out of 13 now. We need 9 more people for it to go off. A gorgeous Shining Mew Corocoro. $40, 1 in 13 might seem expensive until you realize the PSA 10 sells for like $14,000. Then you realize this is kind of cheap. So compared to that. So it's a very prestigious card to own. And we get a fresh jumbo pack put together over here. And we'll just keep opening OP13s and Start Deck 100s. These are kind of the hot items right now. Those are the items that we want videos from. We want to see some videos come out of there. All right. One Piece Gym Break. There is a One Piece Gym Break. That's right. Here it is. Zachary Steck's in it. And it's $14. Or you can just buy a whole pack for $28. Okay, so you might want to try that instead. I expect those packs to keep selling. I think that it's an extremely hot set with a manga card in it that sells for $20,000. That's like really shocking. All right, guys, I had a wonderful time. If you also enjoyed yourself, be sure to smash that subscribe button. See you later, guys. I'm hopping off now to go have lunch. See you later.